Good morning, racers. This is Leah and Ryan from the Feathers Leap Racing Pigeon Network, and we are here getting ready for arrivals live from the finish line from Bourges, France, 498 kilometers, 309 miles. We're live from the finish line. Let's get into it. Oh, well, that was fun. That wasn't very dramatic, but here we are. Here we are, and you are here, and our music crapped out. But hey, it's a great way to start the morning. I'm going to send it over to Ryan here now. Ryan, good morning or good afternoon.
Well, hey, like they said with Apollo 13, when the first engine crapped out, they said, "Oh, that's a glitch for the mission," and it went downhill from there. We're hoping today we don't have that. That's our only glitch. We've we're here. We're in Bourges, Leah. We're currently flying. Now, if you're wondering why am I not in the air conditioning? Hell, if the race team can be out in the sun, so can I. We're gonna feel the pain with those pigeons, and hopefully today, guys, Lars, he cracks the magic number 4,600. Can he crack the top 4,600 today? That's the top prize winner. Leah, birds were liberated 7:15 this morning. We would show the liberation video, but again, Feathers Elite Racing Pigeon Network was not there to film it correctly, and the footage that we have gotten given to us is terrible. Back to you, Leah.
It is certainly not the best in the world, but we do have it and we will show you once start people coming on. Want to say good morning or good afternoon to T1 Pro. Race Belt over on YouTube says good morning. Good morning to you, friend. Jeff Henderson says all the best, team. Nice to see you on, guys. If you're watching over on YouTube, please don't forget to vote in today's poll. How many hours on the wing do you think Team Lars's Birds will be today? Whatever the options are, I believe it's like 5.5 hours, 6 hours, 6.5 hours, 7 hours, or more than 7 hours. Make sure you vote over on YouTube in today's poll. If you're watching over on Facebook, you are more than welcome to guess in the comments as well. Reminder, guys, this is the first national flight of the season in Belgium. Very exciting. Again, if you're wondering where in the hell we are going here today, the map is over on your right-hand side of the screen. That is right, Bourges, France, 498 kilometers, 309 miles. I believe we have something like 46,000 pigeons participating today. Wow, wow, wow. This is the first national race that Ryan and I have been a part of, that we are watching, that we are excited, and we are rooting Team Lars on. And everybody flying today. Tough race today, tough race. Weather conditions. Let's bring up the weather conditions as we wait and as people jump on. The weather report from this morning, Bourges, France. Again, birds were released at 7:15 local time. The wind was out of the east-southeast at 8 kilometers per hour, 13 degrees this morning, and mostly cloudy at the release point. Ryan, I got to get my brain around what time is it there now, please?
Well, right now at 12:30 Belgian time. So what time? So they're right now. They're already got 5 hours. They have 5 hours on the wing. What is it? 8:15, 9:15, 10:15, 11:15, 12:15. Yes, they are roughly now about 5 hours and 15 minutes on the wing. It's going to be a little bit of a quicker day, but boy, is it hot. I'm telling you right now, we're in Margarita. Look, I feel like right now I'm in Mexico, minus there's no margaritas and like good looking, like, Arribas. No, but we are waiting. Fingers crossed. Somebody is going to win. Think about this, Leah. There's 46,000 and change pigeons flying. This is a record setting Bourges, and this is the biggest one ever. And somebody's going to win it.
Somebody is going to win it, that is for sure. Somebody definitely will win it today. Who will it be? Will it be Team Lars? Will it be one of our Feathers Elite breeders? Fingers crossed. We are hoping. We've got our pom-poms in our hands, and we are rooting everybody on this morning. Super exciting. On Team Lars, we had 10 yearlings on the team included in today's race. Very exciting. Who will it be? Who will be the first one to clock in the loft? Will it be the 429 who was first last week? We do not know. Will it be the 431 who clocked tied almost with the 429 yesterday? We do not know. Will it be the last one to clock last week, which is our 406? We do not know. A lot of excitement here, live from the finish line. Woo, Ryan, I am excited. Who else is on here? Let me say good morning or good afternoon or good evening to my friend Wildwin, watching all the way from Australia. Nice to see you on, friend. Oh, shall I show the release video from this morning? Guys, if you want to see this morning's release video from Bourges, France, and you want to see 46,000 old birds and yearlings go up, let me know in the comments. Remember, guys, this show works best when y'all participate. So please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see this morning's release from Bourges, France. While we wait for everybody to answer. Oh, we got answers already. Here we go. Milton says, aloha, good morning. It's 12:45 a.m. in Hawaii. Wow, Milton, you are dedicated. Nice to see you watching all the way from Hawaii. Luca, also known as, what did you guys call him again? I can't see.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm surprised he's even on right now, little sunshine.
Oh,
He
Sunshine.
might just he might need to just go lay down and take a little nap. Take a little nap, sunshine. I don't want you to get tired now.
Good morning, all the best team. Sunshine tells us all the way from Australia. Now you might see some birds in the back of Ryan. This is kind of a little trick to the eyeball. If you
This
do
is a
see,
trivia question, Leah. This is a
what's the
trivia. We got a
what's
trivia question.
what's the trivia question, Ryan?
I'm not going to ask it right now, but don't just say in the background what they see behind me. This could be a trivia question like wink wink, where could I be?
Where in the world is Ryan? I just don't. I'm seeing birds back behind you, and I'm like, is there a bird? Is there a bird? No, no, not yet, friends. Not yet. It's a little, yeah, trick of the eye, so they say. Waiting for people to let me know in the comments. Do you want to see this morning's release? Thank you very much to Wildwin. Let's see the liberation. Remember, guys, we did not film this, okay? So we cannot take the credit for this one. And wow, guys, if you're filming releases, do me a favor. Please, camera, do it the other way. Here we go. The best I can do, but here we go. If you squint real close, you can see there are the trucks at the liberation point for Bourges. As we see them there. I don't know
Oh
how many
yeah,
there
at
are.
least
I lost count. There's got to be about 10 trucks there, 10 or 11 trucks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trucks. 10 trucks loaded with Doivins waiting for the release. I didn't film this. Remember this. We didn't do it. A lot of zooming in here on the truck. Ryan, you watch the screen as well. I got to.
I'm watching it. I've seen it. I mean, again, poor videotapage, but again, people don't know what they're doing. And you know, I got to give an A plus plus for effort. But man, you show up there and you're going to do it. Let's see that wall in, out, out, in and out. Oh man, we're far
Do you know
away
what? That
now.
that literally was just the truck. So that one did not even show the release. So hold that thought. I'm going to go to the next video that I have, which is also filmed the
Okay.
wrong way. I'm going to send it to you back to
All
you,
right.
Ryan, while I bring up the other one. So
Everything's
we've
everything's
now
coming
seen the
back.
trucks.
It's back to me.
We've now
Okay,
seen
we
the
see the
trucks.
trucks. There's 10 trucks. So do the math, guys. 46,500 and change. Do your division, divided by 2, subtract 5, and add 12. That's you're going to figure out roughly how many birds are in those transports. Do the math yourselves. Don't be shy. Back to
Okay,
you. Or
okay.
to
This
me.
one is the actual release. This is the actual release. Still filmed the wrong way, but it's okay. Let me hold on to this so it doesn't keep playing. Let's switch back here to me. Okay, Ryan, watch for it. It's going to
Oh,
be
oh
quick.
boy. Boy. That poor guy standing there. He's going to get hit in a minute. The guy walking by.
Holy
You're,
crap. Hopefully y'all can see it.
look,
Squinty.
431. There's 431. I see the 431 out in front. Up, up, and away we go.
Guys, if that does not give you chills. I do not know what will. That is absolutely incredible. Bravo to the Liberators. Bravo to these 46,000 and plus athletes that are flying their way home today. Gives you chills. We're going to root them on. Wow, wow, wow. Ryan, I'm going to send it back to you.
Boy, there's a lot of sending back, sending forth. It's like we're playing catch. It's like baseball. Throw it back and forth. What do you guys think? Pick your times and when do you think they're going to come? When do they think you're going to arrive? I'm thinking around a winning bird today is going to be around 115, 110. It might even be 109 for a national winner. Maybe even a little bit sooner. I don't know. I don't know. You can cut the tension with a knife. My original guess was 115, but I'm thinking maybe a bit quicker. It's hot, though. It's hot. And the other thing yesterday was as hot as today. So those birds, they're feeling the heat, man. They can't wait to get out of that unit. Back to you.
Yeah, you just got to give me 1 second. I'm trying to get set up here, Ryan. The landing board cam, I
Take it
have to
back.
tell Lars that it has sky cam or whatever cam that was that has cropped out. Should I tell him that?
If you want, just if he wants to move it somewhere else, again, it all depends. Again, I think it has to do with the heat and underneath that landing board. I guess it's got to be hot under there. We just trying to set stuff up. It's not the easiest. But again, we've still got the main cam. We've got the double landing board cam, so that's great. I'm here, you're here. We've got the line map and the weather. What more do we need except a bird?
Yep.
And you know what? A little bit of magic. We can get a bit of magic today. We might be lucky. And we just don't know which bird. And is the 406 going to be from worst to first? He had a terrible week last week in the interprovincial race, but he did a whole week of training. Feels pretty darn good. He's on his way. All 10 are on their way as we wait.
As we wait is right, Ryan. There have been some birds that have arrived. Now, reminder, guys, this is a national race, so there are pigeons participating from throughout Belgium. So when we see that some birds have arrived, I'm not sure what area. I got to bring up the map. Apparently, there's some kind of map that I can click on, and it's going to show little dots as where to everybody's birds have arrived from. So I'm going to work on that in the background. If you could just do a little dance, sing a little song while I
Okay.
try and bring up this map, that would be great.
Yeah, the birds are shorter. So out by Chamain, at the beginning of Belgium. So we're about 120 kilometers from that area. So if birds are clocking already now, that means we're going to be a good half hour after them. I did say, 1:30 or what did I say, 1:15. That's going to be the time roughly. There's going to be somebody in this area that will get them. There's guys flying 350. There's guys flying 600 kilometers today. Different distances because it's a national race. The whole country participates. That's why there's 46,000. And a fun fact that Lars is normally when they have young birds and old birds at Bourges, when they're going to have another one of these, right? In a few weeks' time or a month, 2 months' time, there's young and old, and it's normally around 50,000. So this is the biggest just for old birds and yearlings. So it's a very incredible event. This is something. I mean, that's a lot of pigeons. 46,000 pigeons. Wow. I can't imagine. I'd have loved to have been there. I should have went there. I should have went to film it. I feel guilty now. I had to put you guys all through that, and I should have been there. Play-by-play coverage.
Play-by-play coverage, Ryan. You're making sure you're looking at the screen of the Lars's loft cam, okay, while I talk, because I can't. I don't want
Yeah,
to miss anything, and I need you to be paying attention to the
yeah.
camera.
It's small, but I can see it.
Oh boy. Okay. On
Oh,
that note, here I've got who has received birds already out of the 46,000 plus whatnot. 1% of the old birds have been clocked, and it's showing only 109 yearlings, which doesn't even count as a percentage yet, if you can imagine that. We've got how many here have clocked? Oh, let's go down the line here. Now remember, like we said, it's different areas. So I believe there's 263 have clocked so far total overall. We've got so far Gino Click. Congratulations to Gino Click has already clocked just in the top 10. He's clocked 2 in the top 10 already. Right now, leading in first place of a speed of 1,403 meters per minute, clocked at 12:32 in now I believe it says the area, but I don't Gilgam. Sorry guys, I know I'm butchering that. I think that means the area. Reminder: this is all in Dutch and or French, and I speak neither, so kind of like looking at Japanese to me. But yeah, Gino Click, seventh right now, seventh and 10th. Congratulations to Gino, fantastic. I'm looking for any other names that I may recognize, Ryan. Oh,
Well,
Captain
hey,
Kirk,
what?
fifth right now.
Oh boy, that's gonna sting. That's gonna sting.
Yeah. Now it does say law for Strata pigeons, but I do not believe that's Xavier Verstrata. I don't
Nope.
believe so. It's going down here a little bit. Krista Bacher, 43 right now. Fantastic. Who else here? As I look down the list. How hot would you say it is there, Ryan?
Oh, it's Margarita hot, man. I'm telling you, she's cooking. Let me ask you, Leah, the how many birds are in the speed of 14s?
Speed of 14s right now, as I just scroll here through the list. Make sure you're looking at the camera, right? Because I am not. Scroll. Just the first place. 1,403. Second place is 1,399. Third, 1,391. Does that help you?
Well, yeah, it means we've got to pick it up to the guys down here. They got to match that speed, and in on a harder day, shorter guys have the advantage, right? They're not flying as far.
Right.
So our birds got to fly over 100 kilometers further. So it's a little different, but it's you know what? Again, if you can crack the top 46, that's good. If you can be in the top 100, you're like a god. And right now, take a look. Gino Click, one of our Feathers Elite breeders, and Krista Bacher are in the top 100. Very, very good. Still early. It is
Same
going to change.
same with Van He. Same with Van He. She's also in the top 100, but like as Ryan said, that's going to change, right? As we go here, as more people get birds in different areas, that's going to change. Who will it be? Who will be our winner? First national Bourges of 2026. We shall see. Oh, okay. I see the dots. I figured it out. Lars is just fixing the cameras there at his end. I'm going to show you here. Let's show you here. Okay. So on the pass system, you see the little dots, and you see where the dots are, right? And you see where we are. We're in and around here, Brussels area, right?
Yeah.
And all the people who've gotten birds is all where all these little dots are.
It looks to me quite spread out. That's a good sign.
Now, can I zoom? I do not know. I can try and
Oh
zoom. I
boy.
don't know. Yeah. Oh boy, is right.
Leah, let's decan the tin. Let's go.
Okay, let me
Go
go
for
back
it.
to the let's go back to the landing board cam here momentarily, and then let me see if I can zoom into this thing so we can get a little more in depth in it. But all the little dots are where everybody has received birds so far, and nobody in our area. Let's put it that way.
Not yet. Well, it's too far. The birds can't fly that fast. Remember, 1400, we're going to be now right around 1 o'clock. We need to be right around that 1 o'clock hour, and we're going to start doing damage. But there is some advantages to today. Lars, with the long distance pigeons, we've got hot, we've got heat, a little bit of east. So it's gonna be into Lars's favor a little bit. Again, though, these are 700-800 kilometer pigeons. 500 is a little different. It's still a good sprint pigeon today. Sprint middle distance pigeon will give it the high gear, and the speed at 1400 means she's still moving pretty damn good. It's not so hard. It's hot, but it's not so hard.
So, guys, I have
Ah,
blown it up as I think as much as I can. There, you see all the little dots. As pigeons arrive, the little dots appear on the map. That is very cool. That is very cool, Brickon. Very cool. And then you see here on this side, it'll tell you a percentage of who's come back and who hasn't. So I believe this is just for the live clocking people. So it says here, out of the 22,975 old birds, 255 have clocked so far. And out of the 23,469 yearlings, 188 have clocked so far. So very, very low numbers so far. Very happy though to see that we do have some of our feathers elite breeders in that percentage. We're only at 1% right now, only at 1%, and we've got some of our feathers elite breeders that have already clocked. So fantastic for that, guys. If you are watching, let me know. Let us know in the comments where in the world you are watching from on this live from the finish line with the Feathers Elite Racing Pigeon Network. Bringing it to you live, Ryan. Bringing it to you live. You definitely need a margarita in one hand and a sombrero on your head, I think.
Yeah, and you know what? The screen's hard to see because it is so sunny out here. So it's like my vision is not the greatest. But you know what? It does not matter because we know one thing: Lars's birds are ready to go. They felt and they looked great, set up great. A little bit of motivation. We even did a little soft kitty for them. We didn't want to show anybody the soft kitty, but we hope today. Let's see. And as Lars said, for yearlings, this is a very, very difficult race. The amount of birds is very difficult for yearling pigeons. And everything, uh, what people don't realize is it depends where your birds are on the transport. Do they get water? Do they not get water? Uh, where are they sitting for the heat? Very, very, you got to have a good lucky spot. And we need magic. A lot of magic.
We do need a little magic. We
A
do
lot of
need
magic. Focus,
a
focus,
little,
alakazam.
I'd say. Jeff Henderson said, of course, watching all the way from Australia, down under. Nice to see one of our Feathers Elite breeders, Anders Brobeck, in the comments. Says they will be faster soon. Well, we shall see. Nice to have you on, Anders. Nice to have you participate in our own Feathers Elite team this season. Your birds are doing fantastic. Another Feathers Elite breeder in the comments, Dan Rego, who's having an absolutely bang up season so far, says good luck. Dan, are you participating today? We do not know. Oh, no, I bet you he's not. But he says good luck. Thank you very much, friend. If you are participating, let me know in the comments. If you are participating in this race and you are watching us, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Heather Collins says, hey, everyone from Melbourne, Australia. We've got the kangaroos in the house. Always nice to see our Australian friends, Ryan. Great to see some of our breeders on. Wow, excitement. Can barely contain myself here today. I've only had one coffee, by the way, so it's a little early in my neck of the woods. The brain's not firing at all cylinders at the moment. Back to you.
Well, yeah, my brain is fully functioning. I've been up for since 6 o'clock. Me and Lars have been setting up the cameras and just setting up the cameras. And we've been setting up the cameras. We did a lot of that. We did some talking, and now, now we wait and we hope for a good showing today. I'd like to see two on the drop today. I don't know why. I got a feeling two are coming. You think that's going to happen again? If that happens, that's fantastic, eh?
Well, they
That's
have
that.
been. They have they been? Has the peanut fairy visited them this week? Yes or no?
Yeah. Lars said they were done eating, and I said okay. He said he told me to go put them through. And there I looked, and I seen some peanuts in the feed cup in the loft, and I took them and I just filled up all the guys, just give them equal amounts. Gave them 5 minutes, and they went in there and had a few peanuts. Again, we used the load capsules and a little bit of YD yellow drops, and the rest comes down to the pigeon. I mean, all that stuff is great. It's all great. It all helps just a little bit. But again, at the end of the day, 46,000 pigeons. Take there's 4,600 real good pigeons today.
Incredible, incredible. I think it's one of the best turnouts they said that they've seen in years. Do you think it's because of us, Ryan? Do you think it's because we're promoting?
Well,
Do you think that's what it is? I'd like to maybe, just maybe a couple of them are due to us. We like to pat ourselves on the back every once in a while. Brian Scaler over on Facebook says, "Good morning from Lakewood, California." Wow, you're up early, friend. Southern California says, "Hi, Ryan and everyone." You got some California weather there, Ryan? Would you say California weather?
Oh, this is perfect. I mean, but there's no wind. I'm directly into the sun. I could have a sunstroke, could pass out, but I'm doing this for the birds. Now, lost my train of thought, but yeah, I think the heat could be getting to me now already. I'm staying hydrated with
Stay
the
hot, yeah.
teas. I'm into
Stay hot.
a lot of teas
Stay
today.
Stay hydrated, people. If you are out and you are waiting for pigeons in Belgium, it is hot there today. Make sure you do all stay hydrated. I have my backup phone here open with Lars's clocking, just in case we happen to miss any action there on the roof. I will see when the birds have clocked. We do have a little sky cam here, which, yeah, I better get that up as well. I got lots of angles here. We've got this cam. We've got this cam. We've got Ryan cam, and let's do the map cam. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I hope I don't look like Dan. Like I know I'm looking close into it, and I'm sorry, guys. My face is up close. If you see me doing this, got me.
Yeah.
Just that's the sun getting to me.
And if you're in Canada, you know who we're talking about. Not our breeder Dan, another Dan who seems to like to lick the camera when he's talking on it. But hey, if you are watching from Canada, and I do know that you are out there, let me know in the comments what part of Canada you are watching from. Love to hear from our fellow Canadians. Haven't heard from them in a real long time. If you're watching from Canada, let us know in the comments. Lots of excitement here live from the finish line. You might see some random people walking across the screen over at Team Lars. Not to worry. We've got a little birthday party going on at Lars's today. Just an FOI and I. So if you see some randos in the background, it's just some birthday party participants. And who doesn't like a good birthday party along with a national race, Ryan? I know I do.
I know. I mean, we actually were going to tell you, Leah, that it's not a birthday. Those are choof elves doing their thing. But you let the cat out of the bag. Yes, Lars is celebrating a birthday today, so it's a very Lars. Look, I'm going to say something, Leah. This morning, a lot of good things that were happening. Okay, Marcel come over to say hi. That was a good thing. Lars went into his loft after I left, and there was a black cat in his loft.
Ooh.
Okay, okay, is that not good luck?
I'd say. People say black cats are
Yeah.
bad luck. I think they're full on good luck. Actually, I think I need to get a black cat to add to my cat collection. Maybe that would bring me some good luck. I'm just saying. Heather Collins, always worried about you. Ryan says, "Ryan, you need your hat on. What's your big sun hat? I need to send you a cowboy hat. That's what I need to send you."
Please listen. Then I'm going to look like Paul. I don't
I
want to do that. I don't
was
want to
gonna
take
say,
Paul's
like,
thunder because then Timmy's going to be on me because hey, Leah, you know how it goes. Dan, Paul.
I know. But could you imagine how much, like, you stick out like a sore thumb there as it is? Imagine if I send you a cowboy hat. They might kick you out of the country. They might kick you out of the country. I'm not sure if Ryan has stroked out there on his camera or I think he stroked out, but that's okay. We're having fun here. Live from the finish line. Bourges, France, guys. 498 kilometers, 309 miles. Birds were released again. I will put it in. Let's put it in Ryan's spot as he reconnects. I'm sure he doesn't want to be stroked out there for many minutes. Weather report from the release station, Bourges, France. Again, birds were released at 7:15 this morning. Temperature at release 13 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy. Winds, so we're looking at shoulder tailwinds today out of the east southeast, 8 kilometers per hour. Guys, guess the time in the comments. How long do you think it will be for Team Lars to make it home as we wait and as we wait for Ryan to reconnect? Let me know. How many hours do you think on the wing it's going to be? As we Ryan is going to reconnect. Having a little fun here, waiting. What do you guys think? It is now 1:05 in the afternoon. 1:05 in the afternoon, Belgian time. Birds were released at 7:15 again. So how many hours are we on the wing now? I think we're coming up on 6. I think we're at, if I've done the math correctly, 5 hours and 50 minutes now on the wing. 5 hours 50. As we wait, guys, you see there in the bottom right-hand corner, the race station and the little line and where Lars is, where Team Lars is, and Ryan is back. I think the camera crapped out there, Ryan. It's getting too hot.
Yeah, you know what? In the shade, right? She's overdone. In the
Wow.
shade. I have to move indoors to the. Let's hope it works in here.
Yep, looking good there now. At least a little cooler for you. By the way, guys, in case you didn't know, Belgium doesn't have air conditioning. And where we're from, in our neck of the woods, we love our air conditioning. Even though 8 months of the year it's freezing where we live, when it comes to the summertime, we like to crank her right up. We love our air conditioning. So Ryan is suggesting to living with no air conditioning. God help you, bud. God help you. Okay, I believe the under the loft cam has crapped out again, but that's okay. I don't want to keep bugging Lars, seeing as he's at a birthday party. We're just gonna watch the loft here. You know the one.
Well, here's. Yeah, I know. You know what it is? You see underneath that landing board where the old bird's clock to the right? That landing board, it's directly in the sun. Now, it's not in the sun, it's in the shade because the camera's underneath it. Problem is, it's just so hot today, there's nothing we can do. Again, am I blaming Lars? Yes. Is it Lars's fault? 100%. Did me and Lars talk about it? And me and Lars said by the end of the season, we'll get it right. And that's what's so great. We're constantly evolving. Take a look at the landing board cam. I said to Lars, isn't this something? We've got the camera up. We might videotape the first national. It's never been done before,
We might.
but we have a
We
shot.
might.
We have a shot. We
We're
have a
gonna give
shot.
it a shot.
We have one shot at this. We should have cameras everywhere.
Brian over on Facebook guesses 1:15 for the first arrival. Again, we're coming up just 10 minutes after the hour. So we're almost at 6 hours on the wing. Have I done my math correctly? Get the fingers out and the toes and start counting because my math does not work this early in the morning for me. But I believe we're coming up on 6 hours on the wing. Is that correct, Ryan?
I don't have a clock in here and I'm on my cell, but if I just do this, it screws everybody up. Yeah. We're just coming up. We're just coming up to the right time. Well, we got to start clocking now. Again, this is the time we're going to need
Well,
1:15, 1:10.
let's put it into perspective. Last week we were in Verzon, France, which was 466 kilometers, 290 miles, and the first bird for Lars to clock was 5 hours and 27 minutes, I believe. 5 hours 27 minutes on the wing. Little less distance. The wind and weather conditions were pretty much similar last week. We were flying maybe 30 kilometers less last week, and they did it in 5 hours and 27 minutes. We're just coming up on 6 hours now. So I would think as well. I agree with Brian. It should be in the next 15. Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. You know what? Let's see them come good. You know, they've worked well. We gave them a little bit easier week this week. We can't put no more condition on. All we can do is take it off. So we're just a little bit lighter, little bit lighter, little bit lighter. And the birds look great. It's blowing out real nice. But again, 46,000 pigeons. These birds here last week were up with around 11,000. So 4 times bigger, right?
Oh, a huge difference. A huge difference. I mean that's what 4 times the amount of what they've
Hmm.
been released with. I mean we've had some good numbers the last few weeks. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
we
yeah.
haven't, but
No.
this is night and day different. It's 4 times the amount.
Yeah, and you've got pigeons going everywhere. Okay, the whole country. So if they don't think, they go to the east or they go to they don't stay. They don't focus. They're in trouble. There's one wrong. You go off the line, you're done. But we're gonna see. Again, we want to get as many home as quickly as we can. And once the tap's turned on, they keep coming. As we get look at all the mappages up. Look at everything that's going on. Only Supposedly, Racing Pigeon Network can bring this to you. Race day at Lars's. Birthday
Right.
parties in the house of Lambrechts, another national winner. I mean, what more can we give you? Heather's spinning the ones and twos. Congratulations to Heather last week on the box 429. 0.077628742 seconds. She beat the 431. Applause, guys. Give it to Heather Collins on the win. Still hasn't won a Pigeon Boss swag thing yet, but she had a shot at it. And this is what's great. Back to you.
You know what I think it's time we play? I think it's time we play a little As We Wait trivia. Guys, as we wait, we're going to play a little trivia here as we wait for Team Lars. It's a little fun thing that we do. I'm going to enlarge it. Ryan, you keep looking at the board. I don't think we're going to get anything yet. Let's do some As We Wait trivia, guys. Put the correct letter in the comment. One of today's questions is, what is the minimum temperature the KBDB requires before releasing race birds? Is it A, 5 degrees, B, 8 degrees, C, 10 degrees, or D, 12 degrees? Let us know in the comments. First correct answer we get, you'll be put on our Wheel of Fun. Everybody likes the Wheel of Fun. We're going to spin that wheel at the end of this broadcast, and we are going to give away a little bit of Pigeon Boss merch. Guys, put your guesses in the comments. Is it A, B, C, or D? Ryan, if you know the answer, do not give it away. As we wait, back to you.
I'm waiting. I'm still watching. Nothing yet. You can cut the tension with a knife. And I'm looking out here in the loft of Lambrechts for birds going over. Nothing. But it seems to be quite hazy. It is blue skies, but it's like blue into haze, not a cloud in the sky. We call this a baseball sky. This is not a good sky for pigeons. It's going to be tough for these yearlings today. We will see as we wait. The numbers will rise. And fingers crossed. Back to you, Leah.
We've got a report here from Anders. Says the pigeons just clocked a little south of us. A little south of us. Now, I'm looking at the stats here. It says so far 6% of old birds have clocked 4% of the yearlings. I'm going to bring up the map and see if I can see some dots. Thank you for that report, Anders. Do appreciate it. Jeff Henderson's guessing 127. 127 is now 113 Belgium time. We've got our first answer to our trivia question. Heather Collins, boy, you are quick on the trigger, friend. That is correct. You've got it right. The minimum temperature that the KBD requires before releasing is C, 10 degrees. Congratulations to Heather. You're getting your name on the wheel. Guys, if you have any reports, if you're watching, if you've gotten birds, let us know in the comments. Anders, you keep looking on your end. We do appreciate that information as we're kind of sitting here in the dark. Aren't we, Ryan? We like to be in the dark sometimes, don't we? Back to
Well,
you.
it's magic, Leah. It's magic. As we watch, which camera do you guys like better? Do you like camera A, which we have here, or camera B, which we have?
What camera B? Which one do you want?
Well, that's A, and let's look at the other one you got up. I like the other one a little bit better. I feel like I'm closer.
No, because the other one, it's kind. Oh, we don't have any old birds. So what am I? I'm worried about the
No,
old bird loft, but we don't have any old birds in
no.
this race, Leah. We don't have any
Focus
old birds
levels. Keep
today.
them. Keep them
Focus,
focused.
focus.
Keep them
That
focused.
is.
Alakazam.
Boy, we're excited today, aren't we, Ryan? God, I can't wait to
Oh,
see till it's
jeez.
our first day. We're gonna be like, I'm gonna need some drugs for that day. We've got
Yeah.
10 yearlings on Team Lars that we are waiting for. Anders is a Wildwind. Thanks for coming out, but the answer was C. But we do appreciate your participation. And see, I think some guys maybe tune in after the broadcast starts, so they're a little later. I think that's what it is. That's how we get late answers to our questions. Anders is watching over on the KBDB, so you watch on there. Thank you. We're watching on. I guess it's the Brick-on system, pass system that Lars uses. That's what I'm watching on. We've got our favorite pigeon market on here. Says one bird in poot now.
Ooh, that could be Chris. They're in the zone now. We're in the zone. Come on, we got it. This is Largen's time to shine again. Not his exact perfect for the race, but we're feeling good today. We're feeling energetic. Right now, I can pull a rabbit out of a hat, Leah. I'm so excited.
You and me both. I just choked on my
Don't watch.
coffee.
Well, you know what?
Literally just
Light
choked
up
on my
one,
coffee.
light up one, and just make another one. It's okay. It happens.
Anders is giving us the report here. That's a lot of writing. Can you read it, Ryan, while I choke on my coffee?
Well, Leah is choking. Just hold on again. Leah is still junior at this. She hasn't done as many shows as I've done. So the pressure will get to her. And again, this is the national level. It's our first national broadcast. As I'm letting Leah recollect herself, as we wait, we're still looking at the board. Anders has written down a whole bunch of good information that Leah is going to read to us. Because Leah, I'm not taking your thunder today. You're throwing seven different kinds of smoke. Let her have it. Let her go.
I hate your guts, but thanks so much for that. As I choke, we've got one pigeon so far in Antwerp there. Anders has written it in the comments. Arrived at 1:13 in Antwerp. Thank you for that. Flying a speed of 1,370. All right. As we wait, guys, as we wait, we are now 6 hours, 2 minutes on the wing. 6 hours, 2 minutes on the wing from Bourges, France. 498 kilometers, 309 miles, Ryan. Back to you.
As I hear Lee's about to choke and cough, take the wheel here. We're waiting. I can feel it. I haven't guessed a time. Well, I said 1:15. That's the winning time. I'm thinking today, if we're right on where we're supposed to be, I'm thinking 1:30 to 1:35. Think that would be real good. But I wouldn't be surprised that maybe even at 120. You know what? I'm going to say 129. Let's go with 129. I'm feeling that's a good number today. And let's hope once he gets one, they do like they've done all season. Just boom, 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 boom. It comes down to the pigeons, though. But hey, we've got pigeons, so this race is doable. There's no excuse. I hate excuses. And we're going to get them. Just a matter of when. Back to you.
We have fixed the quote unquote landing board cam. The birds should be coming out of that direction. I'm assuming that's why we are pointing the camera that way. That's where they always come from, it seems. So, which do
Mhm.
we want to look at? We want to look at this right now, would be the best.
Yeah, we can look at, or we can do a doozy. You can take me right off if you want and double it up. Let's see what the audience is thinking of this. Again, to see me on, I know I won many awards for how good I look, but today's not about me. It's about the birds and Borges. And wouldn't it be something right now if Alakazam we get one?
Alakazam, it would be quite something. Guys, are you liking that view? Let me know in the comments. We've got Anders watching over on the KBDB. Maybe I should switch over to that link and see what it's telling me, but I don't want to miss Lars's clocking, so it's easier for me, I think, to just look on the Brickon system. Boy, can you feel the excitement? I can feel it, Ryan. This is exciting. I,
Yeah.
I literally just about needed to give myself the Heimlich maneuver there about 5 minutes ago, but
Well,
we seem to be okay now.
yeah, I'm going to be honest, Leah. For big national shows like this, I'll take a laxative in the morning and I clean the system right out, okay? My system is completely clean right out. I'm flushed out. I'm running good. Okay. I'm running good. You're still new at this. You're not at that national level. But today you earn your wings today, Leah. And so far we've only had two glitches, my phone overheating, and the landing board cam crapping. Oh, and the song. Three things. So we're perfect now. We're ready to roll. Back to you.
Well, at least I'm still on. Last week I only got 5 minutes into the program, and my Wi-Fi just decided it was going to crap out. Jeff Henderson, thank you. It says looks great, both of those views. All right, so we're going to keep these views. Don't worry, Ryan is still in the background, and of course I'm still here. You're going to hear our voices, but we don't want you guys to miss out on the first arrival. Super exciting. We are now 6 hours, 5 minutes on the wing for Team Lars as we wait.
We're waiting. We're waiting. You know what's so amazing? That 46,000 pigeons are going to find their way. You know, it's just something. This is wherever you're racing, and it's so cute. You see guys, congratulations, and they fly against 500 birds, they fly against 800 birds, they fly against 1,000. Great, congratulations. But boy, this is what we talk about. This is professional racing pigeon. The whole country is professional. It does not matter from your Marcel's, your Lars's, your Geno Clicks. They're all trying to win this. It doesn't matter. This is big time. This is the main event.
This is the main event. Will we get
Welcome to the big show.
all 10 back today?
Ooh.
Will we go? Because we've gone 7 weeks in a row, by the way, with Team Lars on race day, getting his entire team back every single race. Will this be the race that we lose one, or will the streak continue? Will we go 8 for 8? What do you guys think in the comments? Will we get all 10 yearlings back? Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think, Ryan?
Um, Me and Lars both. Yeah, I think so. It's gonna come down today to the 406, but he might not be. It might be a surprising pigeon. That 411 has been so consistent. 413, super consistent. A very good bird today can make a big bad move, and we hope they don't make any wrong moves. They don't go to the wrong part of the country today. The one thing is they're focused. They've been well trained, well disciplined. They've played by themselves, done a lot of work by themselves. So the ship between their ears should be working. Perfect health, no respiratory problems. They're blown out great. And you know what? We got a little magic in these pigeons, Leah. Little magic in them. And you know where that magic comes from. From an old man. You know what I'm talking about. Up to you.
I do know. Heather Collins says, yep, she thinks that they will be all back. Thank you, Heather, for participating when I ask questions. I do appreciate it. Sometimes we ask questions and it's crickets. But Heather, and there's a few out there, Jeff, you guys always participate. We do appreciate that because kind of sometimes like talking to ourselves. As you see, Lars, Law Manager Lars, in the screen there, he is waiting as well, trying to do double duty as loft manager and dad to the birthday boy. It's tough sometimes, isn't it, Ryan, when you got family responsibilities as well as racing and you try and fit it all in. And again, we thank Lars so much for providing this coverage for us that we can watch along and follow along this season with his old bird and yearling team. We do appreciate it, don't we, Ryan?
Yeah. Oh, I thought he called Bird. I thought I heard a whistle, but that could have been me. But yeah, I'll say when you have a family, an early family, a fresh family like this, very hard to play this game because normally the family doesn't understand this. But Lars has done this as a little boy, so you'll never take the pigeon race out of him. And this is where it makes it very stressful, right? There's a birthday party today. He wants to do the birthday party, but again, this is big. This is what this is his what we can say, Leah, his addiction.
Well, it's his life, It's part of his life. I don't know if you call it an addiction, but it's part of who he is. And we do definitely appreciate all of the wives and the mothers and the partners and the spouses and the families behind these pigeon racers that do support them and do allow them to do their thing when they need to. We know as children of a pigeon man who grew up with pigeon racing our whole lives, we know sometimes it is a sacrifice for the family on race day or when our dad needed to train or needed to go to the club or there was a function and we had to work around it. So we do appreciate all of you out there who do support uh, the pigeon fancier in your family because it's hard to do. And it's even harder to do when you don't have the support of the people behind you, your family, your wife, your kids, when you're trying to do this. Yeah, Jeff Henderson says it's in his blood. Absolutely. Back to you, Ryan.
There, and again, if anyone's out there and is a good divorce lawyer, want to work for Pigeon Men, please let us know. We'll put your advert up there. You know, if you're a Pigeon Man and you're going through this shit and you need a divorce, uh, it's like Morgan and Morgan or Friedman and Friedman. Remember the injury lawyers? We need
Yeah.
one for Pigeon guys. Who is going to be that guy to step up again as we wait? Cut the tension with a knife. I don't even know. I'm going to look at my time here. Ooh, 126. We're getting in to those minutes where we need one big time. And Lars is looking on. He's doing great. I don't know if he's in his Pigeon Boss swag. He might lose points for that, but we're not going to hold that against him. He's pacing. He's nervous. To you.
He doesn't pace nearly as much as you do. Guys, if you haven't
Mm.
watched Ryan on a race day, wait till you see that. He wears out the path in the grass as he paces back and forth. It's something to witness. And Wildwind says, we appreciate what you all do to bring prison racing into our lounge rooms. Ah, it's our pleasure. We have fun too doing it. Brian over on Facebook says, family and pigeons, it doesn't get any better than that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what an absolutely beautiful day for a race in Belgium. If you guys have just joined us, what are we watching? Of course, we are watching the first national race of the season in Belgium. The birds were released at 7:15 this morning, Belgium time, from Bourges, France, 498 kilometers, 309 miles to the finish line for Team Lars. Over 46,000 old birds and yearlings were released this morning. Absolute super turnout for this first national race in Belgium. And we got a lot more to go between the old birds and the young birds and their nationals. I think there's something like 15 national races. I'm not
That
kidding
could have
you.
been a trivia. It could have been a trivia question. Don't give everything away, Leah. Just calm
No, I
down.
don't
We're
I don't
waiting.
know. I don't know exactly the number, so I didn't use it as a trivia question because sometimes it changes or I was researching it this week. And I believe there's around 15, but that could change. Isn't that incredible? 15 national races. That's why Belgium, the heartbeat of pigeon racing. I say it again and again and again. It is a
Yeah,
place to
watch it.
be. And bravo and well done to Belgium for keeping the racing going. A 46,000 pigeon turnout is fantastic. Fantastic. Well done. They say pigeon racing's dying. Do you think it's dying, Ryan?
Well,
Not in Belgium.
oh, I thought that was a bird. Well, it's still going. It's still going. It's good. Hey, look, 46,000. They set a record. It's going. It's going. It's going. But remember, there's a lot of great countries that race, Leah. Let's not forget the Netherlands. Okay? Don't forget the Netherlands. Let's get them in there as well. And Germany and Poland, Yugoslavia, Bangladesh is good. Whole bunch of good countries out there. Noel's on. He's back with us. Noel, he's back with us. Did you get your pick bird in, Noel? Back to you, Leah.
Noel says, good afternoon from Ireland. Also, big, big, big on the racing pigeon scene in Ireland. All right, we got the cameras crapped out again, but that's okay. We got backup, guys. We got backup. We got backup. Shall I tell Lars it's crapped out again, or shall we just leave it?
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to get. We're into the demonic hour now, eh?
Okay, we're
You
into
can
the
message
demonic
him,
hour.
but I'm thinking he's. I don't know. I don't want with the magic going on. You know how it goes, Leah.
I do. I do. Genetic P Loft over on YouTube says, what does the first national mean to Lars? If you win, how would his life change? Well, where do we begin, Ryan? What does a national win in Belgium mean?
Okay, so I'm going to say right away, if he wins the national within 2 hours or an hour, all the big auction sites will be there, wanting to get a video of the bird, and then they'll start throwing numbers right away. Or they'll look at the pet, it'll want to see the parents, it'll want to see everything. It'll snowball, and it can be 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 50,000. It depends, right? And they try and get the bird right away. Now, would that be nice to see? Sure. And it will change because once you win a national, basically everything in your loft, people buy anything, right? It gets crazy. So it's like a lottery ticket. You're gonna win a lot. You win a small, not a small lottery, but there's a it's big. Come on.
It, it is very big. To win a national, probably anywhere, but especially in Belgium, is high, high, high prestige. It is a high respect from all of your fellow fanciers, not just in Belgium, but around Europe. It is, it's like winning the Super Bowl or winning an Olympic gold medal, or it is a very big deal, a very big deal. And it's not just about the money; it is about just the respect. And I mean, wow, what an accomplishment! If you came first versus 46,000 pigeons, I would think you're feeling pretty good about yourself that day. I would say that's the epitome. You could just do that once in your whole life and be like, okay, bucket list, check mark, done. And we have breeders, feathers elite breeders, that have done it multiple, 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 multiple times, which is wow, wow, wow. And I think, Ryan, with you being there this season, loft manager Richard, and us following along, we're really starting to see what it means to be a top level flyer in Belgium, what it takes, what it entails. This is not luck or chance, guys. This is skill, high, high skill to be able to make it to this level in Belgium, to win a national in Belgium. Wow. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, I'm fully in agreement with you. It's a different, when you race in the U.S. or Canada, and they do this. I call it the Dutch system. They go all the way up and that. It's one thing, but here in this country, you're playing against real specialists. You can specialize against guys that only focus on sprint, guys that only want middle distance, guys that only want 1 day long distance. Then you got guys with only extreme long distance. It's a specialty area. This is why I think the pigeons are the most sought after. And I think more countries should adopt this. But in Canada, they can't adopt it because they barely can get 1,000 birds. So how do you adopt something like this? But in Belgium, they have the numbers. It's a small country. It's the best of the best. It is the best. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. And seeing is believing. I think you guys, as we keep going on here this summer, you are going to see uh, just exactly what is involved and just exactly what kind of level these flyers fly at. And when they do sell youngsters or they are up for auction, they deserve every single penny that the pigeons get. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is not somebody's got horseshoes up their ass. This is skill and ability on behalf of the loft managers, the breeders, the pigeons. It's just incredible to see it. It gives you goosebumps to even think about it. Honestly, the level, I'm telling you. I think Lars is listening in his ear. I don't know if he is or he isn't, but Lars, just to let you know that unfortunately our loft Skycam there is black on my end. So if you are listening, don't want to bug you from the magic show, but if you are listening, which I think he is, if you want to just go back and reset it, that would be great. I'm going to check the stats here over on Brickon. Ryan, you make sure you're looking at the screen because I'm looking at my laptop. So far, according to Brickon, the pass system, we have 15% of the old birds that have clocked so far, 3,477 out of 22,975 old birds have clocked. And out of the yearlings, 2,325 yearlings have clocked out of the 23,469 yearlings that went. So 15% of the old birds have returned, and 10% of the yearlings, FLI, Jim O'Hare watching over on, I believe you're in Scotland, Jim O'Hare. If I'm wrong, let me know. Good afternoon. Just in from a boys' football. Any birds back? Nothing back yet. Or when do you think they are due? Any minute, friend. Any minute. They're due any minute. Noel Raymond says, bring on my bird that I picked the other day. Which did you pick the other day? Noel, did you say I think Jim O'Hare said the 431. I know that for sure. And Noel, what did you pick? The 416? I can't even remember. Let me know in the comments who you picked. Guys, if you want, pick it to win it. It's closed for this race, but it will be open for next weekend's race. Get involved. $20 could make you holler. Good luck to all of our Pickbird participants for this weekend's race. Who will win it? We do not know. Noel says that is a fine setup there. Certainly is. Lars has a fantastic loft and does a fantastic job with his team, with his pigeons. Guys, if you haven't checked out his full loft tour, you can watch it over on YouTube. We did it, and here he comes back again, around the corner. Is he coming to adjust the camera? We shall see, Ryan. There he is. Back to you.
I can tell he's nervous. He's got a dart. He's double darting right now. That's a good sign. He's using the smoke to bring them home. Okay, he's using the smoke. Trust me, it's like a signal. Yeah. No, but this is a very nerve wracking. This is very nerve wracking. There's a lot riding on this. You just want to have a good performance here. Again, he's got those 1 day long distance pigeons, so he needs to have a good day today to keep going forward. His four old birds stayed home. He didn't play them this week, giving up a little bit of rest, which they still train, so it's okay. But we just need to get a pigeon here quite shortly, and I think we will. Oh, something went by there. The camera, it must have been a bug.
No, Raymond says, I'm sure it was the 416. That is right. I believe it was as well. Noel, you picked the 416. And Jim, yes, from Scotland. The 431 will romp it. Who are you voting for? Who are you rooting for this morning? If you got pickbirds, let me know in the comments. Noel is biting biting his nails. Don't bite your nails. Don't bite your nails. Have a dart or a beer. I think I'm going to go get myself a nice crisp Diet Pepsi, Ryan. It's almost 9 a.m. in my neck of the woods. Any time to start Diet Pepsi is a good time now, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a good time, get one into you. And people watching, what are you drinking on this Bourges? What are you drinking? Oh, I thought there was a bird, but it wasn't.
I don't
Again,
want to get up to
sometimes
go in the
that,
kitchen because I don't
well,
want to miss it. So you yell
wait,
bird. I'm going to grab a
okay.
pop.
All right.
Maybe
If
maybe
I
that'll be
yell
good
it,
luck. This will be good luck. Go.
yeah. I'll see you guys as we wait. What a good partner would do is yell bird right now. But I don't want to do that. This is how you should know she can blow a hip out, fall down. We don't want to do that. But it would be funny, wouldn't it? Let me know what you guys are enjoying for a beverage. It doesn't matter if it's water, milk, hard liquor, beer. It doesn't matter. Champagne. Somebody is going to pop some champagne today, that's for sure. Pigeon will
Who
deserve a good cold beer. Leah's
who
back. Hip's okay.
Yeah, I stayed on the whole time just in case.
Oh,
Jeff
geez.
Henderson is having a Guinness. Nice. As I open my Diet Pepsi. There we go.
Yeah, well, see, in Australia, I don't think they can get much better, stronger beer than Guinness. Guinness is
Oh.
okay, not bad. But when you're in Belgium, it just flattens like any beer I ever have, it never will compare to Belgian beer. Just saying. Sorry to the Irish or the English or the Scottish, whatever. No, Guinness is an Irish. Sorry to the Irish.
I'm a fan of Corona myself, so
Oh my
we'll
God.
see.
Well, hey.
I like the old Mexican beer myself. The little
All
lime
right.
wedge right out of the bottle. Can't be in a glass. In Canada, we mostly drink out of the bottle, and I like it out of the bottle cold with a little bit of lime. Jim O'Hare says, drinking coffee. He is waiting on his own birds. 200 miles due in the next hour. Well, good luck to you, friend. If anybody else is waiting on birds while they watch this, let me know in the comments. Noel says, I'm on River Rock Tropical. River. Noel likes the fruity drinks. Peter Rees is watching. Nice to see you on, friend. Wild Wind is drinking a bit of Kahlua. Of course you are. What does he drink? Kahlua and Coke? Kahlua and Coke?
Yeah, Clue and Coke. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show something for Wild Wind. Hold on. Wild Wind, I got something for you to show you for a good laugh.
Wait. Hold it up. Put it closer or put your hand behind it or something because it's fuzzy. What is that? Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know what that is. That was a fun night in the Netherlands for you guys, from what I remember.
I never laugh. You know what? The next morning, my sides were hurting from laughing.
You know it's
Uh,
been a good night when your sides
when,
hurt in the morning from laughing. You know that's a sign of a good night the night before. Of
yeah.
course, guys, that is on our Pigeon Boss tour. We're going to welcome the Australians back again this fall. If you guys are interested in going on a Pigeon Boss tour with Ryan, let us know. We should talk about that. Maybe on the Monday night show, we'll talk a little bit about our upcoming tours this fall and winter and how you guys can get involved if you'd like to come on a Pigeon Boss tour with Ryan. We are super happy to welcome our Australian friends back in October. It's going to be another great tour. I love to see the photos of it, and I love to hear all the little stories that Ryan tells me during the tour. It's always a great time. So if you guys are interested, tune in on Monday night for our virtual Pigeon Club, and we will talk a little bit about our Pigeon Boss tours and how you guys can get involved. As we wait, back to you.
Mm. We're waiting. It's hard when you're watching through a screen because the tension's even worse because I like to be looking up in the sky. But when we see it, it's only going to be a few seconds. So, guys, focus in, lock down. This is the time you want to switch to a double or a triple. I'm just telling you that because well, I keep seeing things going by the screen and I get excited and then I realize it's a bug
I
or
know.
something.
I know.
And it's terrible.
Jeff Henderson says that stuff makes you catch taxis in the rain. Yeah, Jeff, you know all about it, and I heard all about the stories. That was a great night for you guys in the Netherlands. A little rainy, a little wet, but I think overall a great evening for you guys as part of the tour. All
Yeah.
right, I'm going to take another break here for a second. You watch the board because you know nature is calling, and I
Yeah.
better answer. I'm going to just mute my mic, and you watch the board, please, and yell bird if there's.
Okay. And yeah, that was a fun night. And yes, taxis were called, but remember the race goes on. And the first birds home were Wild Wind and myself. We come in no problem. You and Sunshine, you guys were a little bit wet. It took a long way home. But anyways, Pigeon Boss tours are super fun. I recommend when the Australians come and you want to come, it's a great trip. So much fun, so much laughter. Pigeons are great. The lofts are great. We go visit too. Where we stay is in the Mecca. You're at a national winning house and loft. So you get everything. And the prices are great. Food is good. Booze are good. But it's the memories. It's just a very emotional trip. By the end of it, you'll say, shit, I could stay another week. And I say, God, I'm glad you're leaving. See you again next year.
You
No,
do not say
no.
glad you're leaving. I know last time when the Australians left, you went through like 2 days of depression without them. So don't tell me that. I think it's hard on you when they got to say goodbye.
Well, yeah, because you build a whole week of laughter, and you figure out that Hendo, he doesn't like his eggs sunny side up. He likes them flipped ones, and Wild Wind, he likes four eggs with extra toast and sunny side up. And Sunshine, you make Sunshine breakfast, and because he's 20, I don't know, he doesn't eat very much, so he gets ribbed a little bit. But the landing board camera's back up. Lars is doing his job. Abracadabra, alakazam. The first bird that we're going to clock today, we're going to call him the Magic Man if he can get there.
If he can get there, yes. We are now 6 hours, 6.5 hours. My math is
Mhm.
mathing. 6.5 hours on the wing now for Team Lars. Again, guys, I do not know why I have the release time at 9 a.m., but that is incorrect as I'm just looking at it now. There was a release at 7:15 this morning from Bourges, France. 498 kilometers, 309 miles as we wait. And I would say also the Pigeon Boss Tour is also it's bonding. I'd say it's male bonding at its finest. If you've got a pigeon friend or somebody in the club that you like, it's great. Bring them along. It's an absolute 2 weeks or 1 week of male bonding at its finest, I would say. Bonding over the sport y'all love the most, which is pigeon racing.
And you don't have to worry about catching a fish because we don't do fishing. So when you go on those male
Oh,
bonding trips, you go,
bird,
oh, we're
bird, bird,
bird,
bird,
bird,
bird.
Leah.
Sorry, I got excited. Bird, I'm
It went
sorry.
in. It's in. We clocked one. Hey, round of applause. Lars, boop, there it is. 146. Woo. All right, tap is running. You got a yearling home, 9 to go. God almighty. It went to the far side. I'm thinking it's the 431. I got a feeling it's the 431. Did our whore work? We are going to find out. I mean, wait, is Lars doing a cartwheel? He's doing a cartwheel. Back to you, Leah.
First bird to clock. Looking it
Do
on
we
the
want to say?
phone. Do
There's
I want
Lars.
to
Look at
say
him.
it?
He's running. He's run. Look, wait a minute. He's feeling good. Feel the heat.
He heard
Some
me.
like it hot.
He heard me. He heard me because he's listening in the ear. I know he is.
He got the bird. He's got one in. You know what? If we would have been a bit quicker, had Lucky have been on the case, but that's okay. Lars has got one. Lars has got one.
Fantastic.
The tap's on. We're waiting now. Remember, don't worry, Lars. You're doing great. Can you do a somersault? Just do something. Show me. Give us a thumb. Do the YMCA. Come on.
You didn't even see it, Ryan. I just thought out of
I've
the
seen
corner of
it.
my
I've seen
eye.
it going in.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually
I,
saw it.
I it went in. What chute did it go in? The right or the left? It went in on the left.
It went in on the left. Yeah, it went on the left.
Yep. Yeah. Of course, it had to go to the farthest one. I said to Lars, we should close that chute. So we have to come over closer.
Brian says, congratulations. Shall I pull up the results? I will do it. Let's put it here. I don't want to miss anybody. So, what shall we do here? I don't want to miss a bird coming. The tap is on. The tap is on. I'm going to put it here on the right hand side. Coming in at 146, flying 6 hours and 31 minutes on the wing is none other than Lucky 13.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. It worked. It worked, Ryan. From worst
Yeah.
to first. Lucky 13 makes it, flying a speed of 1,270 meters per minute. Lucky 13 does it. I'm going to check to see if we have any pick it to win it winners. I'm pretty sure that we do. Let's put the Skycam back up there. Ryan, make sure you're watching the screen because I'm going to check to see who picked Lucky 13. Who's our big pick it to win it winner today? Back to you.
Hey, Ricky's got his pick. Ricky's got his pick. He felt so good, that pigeon. He was blown out. And I said last week, he screwed it up. He effed her. He lollygagged. You know what? The interprovincial screwed him up. More birds. 11,000 plus, but three provinces. Bam. He fixed it in his mind. Now, 31 today could really struggle. He had a good week last week, but let's see. But again, our motivation we're going to call her our Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl does it again. 2 weeks in a row, Diamond Girl comes to the top. The question is 429 and 431 going to be the next two pigeons to come? Then she's really hooking. She's hooking. But we're waiting. Lars is in the background. He's feeling great. And we wait, we look. Congratulations to whoever picked it. And again, guys, for next week's race, the birds that are in the back, watch, they will come up to the front. But 413 and 411 have been, and 420 have been Lars's top three consistent pigeons. But all three have made a big mistake. 420, 413, and 411. So I expect 411 and 420 quite shortly. Leah, back over to you.
Noel Raymond says, super stuff. We do have a Picket to Win It winner. Second time in our Picket to Win It series. That's Cedarbrook 23 from the USA has won it. Congratulations to Cedarbrook 23. winning again, our Picket to win it. And guys, the fun is not over yet. We still got a long ways to go. We're still waiting on 9 birds. We're still going to play some As We Wait trivia. And we have the big Feathers Elite Wheel of Fun that we're going to spin at the end of this broadcast to see who's going to go home with some Pigeon Boss swag. If you're interested in playing some As We Wait trivia, we're going to do another question here shortly. So get your fingers ready. I also want to show, let's split the screen here this way, this way, this way, and this way. There we have today's winner, our Lucky 13. Let's have a little look here at Lucky 13. I knew it was a checker. I literally just caught it out of the corner of my eye. And if you guys see like how small our screens are when we're in production mode, they're pretty small. But I caught it out of the corner of my eye, Ryan.
Yeah, Leah, see, you've made up for all the, you know, your rookiness. You've made up on your first national. You've done great. And this is Ricky's pick. This is the pigeon that Ricky said at the beginning of training will be Lars's best pigeon of the year. And now he has a first national in Lars's own loft. Somebody's got to win in your own loft, and this is the guy that handled the 46,000. Think about it, eh? At 7:15 this morning, he was up with 46,000 other pigeons, and he navigated and worked his way at a good time
Had a
as we
great
wait.
time. That's a great time, I think. 6 hours, 31 minutes. Remember, guys, Lars doesn't even compete in the middle distance. This is a middle distance race. Oh, crapped out again. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We got the loft cam. We're doing all right. Let's take this down here, Leah. Give me a second. Lots of moving parts. I don't know why that one keeps crapping out on the landing board. Probably the heat.
It's the heat. Yeah, that's right. Just that little bit of heat. Again, these are the issues that we go for as a production company now. Now, these are things that we're going to have to reinvest in cameras that don't overheat, but you never know. And when it's almost 30 degrees, I don't know if you're ever going to beat that. Heat is heat. Mother Nature always wins. The tap is on, but we're out of drip. We need another one. Quite. We need some now. Now, like right
Now.
now. I could use. I want to see two. I'm really looking at that 411. Very light pigeon. Today should have been good. Hey, we got one. So you know what? If one can come, no excuse. And I expect them all to you.
I think that is a fantastic result for Team Lars. Again, as you said, the heat factor, the number of birds. I mean, you guys saw that release that I played earlier in the broadcast. It gives you chills just to see the amount of competition that this little 413 had to fight through and fight his way home to make it. Fantastic, fantastic. Again, 6 hours. 6 hours. Am I doing the math right? Yeah, I am. 7:15. 6 hours, 31 minutes on the wing for the 413, flying a speed of 1,270 meters per minute. 413.
And
Time to shine. What was he last week? He was last. Was he last? No, he was 14th. So he was almost
second
last.
last. Second last.
Second last.
That pigeon didn't make that mistake all season, but he made it. And I'm always telling you guys watching a bird that screws up that's normally real consistent. The next week you'll see he'll go, I ain't doing that shit again, and he does it. Oh, I thought there was something there. Again, Lars is fixing the camera. Very good camera work by Lars. Again, guys, don't thank us, eh? Thank Lars and thank Lars's birds for giving you the chance to play along, you know? And, it's funny, we talk. Majority of the birds are flying 1370, 1380, okay? The top birds. We've been every week about 100 meters off, Leah. These same pigeons, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what we're off today. We just need more. We need more pain, more distance. We need a little bit more. Again, faster pigeon day. This is what I'm thinking. But we need to get some birds. Back to you.
As we wait, checking over here on YouTube at our YouTube poll, 16 of y'all voted when we guessed how many hours on the wing. 19% of you said 5.5 hours. 44% of you said 6 hours. 25% of you said 6.5 hours, and 12% of you said 7 hours or more. So those of you who said 6.5 hours, you were pretty much right on the money, as we are 6 hours, 31 minutes on the wing for our lucky 13. Again, if you guys watched our basketing night on Thursday, you would know that 413 or Lucky 13 was part of our little motivation. I just saw a bird, but that was on my YouTube, and we were behind there, Leah. Let's focus. When I'm watching the YouTube
That was a
screen,
crow. That was
it's
a crow.
behind, and I thought, oh my God, is that another bird? But no, that was a crow. If you guys watched Thursday Night Basketing, you know that Lucky 13 was part of our little motivation program, along with the 431 and the 429 that Lars used from a stray hen that came in last week. And we see, again, 2 weeks in a row, that little extra bit of motivation has assisted the first o'clock in the loft. So it works.
Yeah. You know what? It worked, and I'm hoping. I don't know. Lars has probably got the original hens in, but I'm going to say, Lars, take out the original hen and put the yearling in. Give it a little bit of that. If Lars is listening, after a little bit, give him the diamond girl. We're going to call her the diamond girl because right now she's perfect. She's hooking. She's doing good. We need to see 429 and 431.
Yeah, if we saw now 429 and 431, then that is a guarantee it worked. I mean, I already know it's a guarantee it worked because literally it worked last week with our winner and it worked this week. So I know it's working. I know it's working. Back to you.
I don't know what to say at this point.
I think it's
You know
time
what?
for another.
We should ask another trivia question because you know what? We need trivia. Trivia is going to help us because once you put the trivia up, we're going to miss the bird. So put it up, Leah. Let's get one in. Back to you.
Well, we'll do this. We don't want to miss the bird. I'll do the loft cam on the
Astrid.
left. And we're going to do another trivia question here on the right. As we wait, trivia guys, get your fingers ready to put the correct letter to the answer in the comments. This question is, what is the name of the extreme long distance race that takes place every year in Spain? Is it A, Pau, B, Narbonne, C, Barcelona, or D, Argenton? Comment the correct letter in the comments for your chance to be put on this week's Wheel of Fun. We're going to spin that wheel at the end of the broadcast for your chance to win some Pigeon Boss merch. Oh, quick, quick, quick. Here we go. We got our questions coming in here, our answers coming in here quick. Paul Kaiser, which I believe, Paul, you are our pick it to win it winner, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's you. There's our pick it to win it winner with Lucky 13. Paul Kaiser says D. That is not correct. It is not Argenton. Next answer in. Brandon Jackson says C. You are correct, friend. You are correct. That is correct. The answer is Barcelona. That is the name of the extreme long distance race that takes place every year in Spain. Brandon Jackson, you're going to get put on our Feathers Elite Wheel of Fun. Congratulations to you, friend. We're going to head back up to our loft cam while I get another question in the queue and add Brandon Jackson to our wheel. Ryan, back to you.
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know what happened. It crapped out, but we've re-got her going, and that's okay. Hopefully, a bird hasn't come in. I don't think anything's come in. Engine is tight though. We need another bird. How far will the first be from the second? I think we're now what, almost 10 minutes. Yeah, we got to get one here shortly. But this is a tough race. You see the yearlings have been so consistent, and today 46,000 makes it a lot harder.
Back to
And
me. Yeah, yes, Ryan, I do agree. I do agree. We're now on the hour now. It is now, I believe, 2 o'clock in Belgium. If my time travel is correct, I believe it is now 2 o'clock now in Belgium. Again, guys, birds were released at 7:15 this morning From Bourges, France, the first national old bird and yearling race of the season in Belgium. 498 kilometers, 309 miles. Our team Lars has the first bird clocked at what time is it again? 1:46. Yes, your time.
Yes, 146. So we've gone about 15 minutes now without a pigeon. So there should be some pigeons here again. But it's a lot harder, and it's so funny when you're not used to this size of pigeons, this volume. You really see it. You see how it impacts them because these birds normally every week we get one, and then boom, 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 boom. This week is not the same. That's the volume. That's the stress. That's the pressure.
Just checking the
To
stats
you.
here over on Brick on the Pass system. Right now, we've got 28% of the old birds have clocked, 6,399 of them, and 4,410 of the yearlings have clocked overall. There was 23,469 yearlings that went up. Of course, Team Lars, the 413, is a yearling, so he is part of that 19% of the yearlings. So when you look at that, Ryan, and I didn't check it 15 minutes ago when Lucky 13 clocked, but Lars is in the top 19%. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
This isn't easy. This is not easy. Again, if you see things moving by, those aren't birds. Those are children. Lars is probably having a conniption fit right now, but that's okay.
Family fun, family fun. Of course, we want to say happy birthday to Lars's son, who's having his birthday party today. Having a good time. Oh, to be, what is it, 9? Oh, to be 9 years old again. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. At 9 years old, everything was great. Everything was great. Everything was great. But we wait. Come on. We need a bird. Give us a bird. Decided to do it with an Omer beer. Very good. 8%. I'm thinking we need a little luck here. So, yeah, I've decided to switch gears.
I see that. Mr. R Soul 1980, watching over on YouTube, says, "Hey, buddy, I'm from the UK. Good luck with the racing season for 2026. Thank you very much. We love, love, love to see our UK friends watching. Do you think it's time for another trivia question? Guys, let me know if you want to play another as we wait trivia. I've got a few in the queue because I wasn't sure if this was going to be a long day or a short day. So I got a bunch in the queue. If you want to play another round of As We Wait trivia, let me know in the comments as we wait. As we wait, Ryan. Back to you.
I'm waiting, and I'm looking out here my window where the direction. Not one. I haven't seen one bird go over. But Leah, I've got some good luck. We've got an orange, a blue, or a misfit on the board.
Excellent,
Feeling
excellent.
good.
Feeling
Feeling it
good.
good. Climbing back up that ladder. Look at the little shit monsters running around in the backyard. All of a sudden, you're going to hear one fall and cry. It always happens. As Noel's fired up, he's probably putting a couple creams in his coffee. Julia.
Noel's fired up for another round of As We Wait trivia, and so is Heather Collins. All right, which question are we going to do? Let's go with. Which one are we going to go with? Let's go with the true or false. We're gonna go with the true or
Okay.
false. Let me get the screens up here. We don't want to miss any birds. And Ryan, remember, do not answer the question, okay? Do not answer.
Yeah.
Here we go. As we wait trivia, get your fingies ready. True or false? Argenton, Châteauroux, and Bourges are all middle distance national release points in Belgium. A, true. B, false. Put the correct letter in the comments. Is it A, true, or B, false? Argenton, Châteauroux, and Bourges are all middle distance national release points. Is that true or false? As we wait, guys, put your answers in the comments. Do you know this answer, Ryan?
Well, I would answer with uh C, maybe.
C, yeah, that's not an option. C is not an option, but oh boy, you guys are gonna have to be quick if you want to beat Miss Heather Collins. Heather Collins answers A, true. Let's see if she is right. And she is right. True. Argenton, Chateau, and Bourges are all middle distance national release points. Congratulations, Heather. She is real good at this. She gets her name on the wheel again.
Now,
Well done. Well done.
isn't it funny,
Oh,
Leah? Isn't
more
it
bird? No,
funny?
that was a kid.
No,
That was a kid. I thought it was a
that was a
bird, but it
kid.
was a
Yeah, I
kid.
told you. You got to watch out, Leah. Watch. Oh, I thought that was a bird. Hold on. I'm looking at the screen, but it's so small for me.
Let me
You know
enlarge
what
it
I
here.
need? Leah, I
No,
need
no, it was a
window
kid. It
lickers
was a kid.
glasses.
It
That
was
was
a
a
kid. It
kid.
was a kid.
Yeah, a tyke. We call them tykes. Oh, God, Lars is going to be pulling out his hair. Jesus, this is like I'm at the Triple Crown in San Diego. Everybody was around the landing board as the birds are coming in. But you know what? It ain't going to matter. We've already got one, so that's okay. I was going to say, isn't it funny that a trivia winner is a co-pilot on the Pigeon Boss tour?
Yeah,
She
Miss
was
Heather
on two
Collins.
tours, and she listened. You know what? Besides getting hammered and partying and having great food and drinking a lot, passing the bottle around, no, she was focused. Back to you.
Mr. Arsoul, 1980 over on YouTube says, "Do you get an overfly over every?" Oh, bird,
Bird.
bird, bird. Yes.
Yeah, where's the first 406?
Is it?
I
I
got
don't
a
know. I
feeling.
don't know yet. I don't know yet. Congratulations! Woohoo! You got another one. The tap is on.
207.
207. I'm waiting for my little clocking system here to see exactly who it was. You say it was White Feather. Mr. Arsoul, 1980, I'm going to get to your question here in a moment. Waiting for this clocking to refresh. Let's see who it was.
Yes. And with all the little shit rats, bam, it gets one in.
Yes.
And again, guys, you see
Fantastic.
it. Had luck you've been there maybe a bit quicker, but Lars is doing magic as we wait. Sorry, Lars.
That
Cut the
is
tension
right.
with a
That
knife.
that was none other than White Feather, the 406. Let's bring up his stats here.
Oh,
406, flying a speed of 1,205 meters per minute, clocked at 2:07 in the afternoon. Second one to clock in the loft. I'm going to bring up his video here in a moment. Let me get to the question.
give it to me. Give it to me. Hold on. Hold on. 15th bird clock, 14th bird clock last week in the interprovincial. Now, remember, don't get down on the good ones. They have to learn. This is all still learning. Both birds, the worst to the first. Did we not say it? I said 40. Oh, bird. Tap is
Bird?
on. There's another one. There's
Yes.
another one. There's going to be the 425. I'm going to go with 425 or the 426. I'm thinking,
Yes.
God, Lars, you should have let the kids run earlier. Shame on you, Lars. God damn it.
Let
Back
me
to
get to the
you.
let me get to the comments. We're gonna wait here and see who that one was to clock. I'm gonna bring up their videos. We're gonna play a little as we wait trivia. Having fun here, live from the finish line. The way Feathers Leap brings it to ya. All right, let's get back to the question. Mr. Arsoul 1980 over on YouTube says, "Do you get an overfly over everyone else, or do you give everyone else overfly?"
We're in the middle. We're in the
We're in the
middle.
middle.
We're in the we're in the
We're in the
middle. Lars
middle.
is feeling good. Look at that. You can see the sweat stains in his shirt.
Now, Mr. Arsoul 1980 thinks that our third pigeon today will be our first pigeon next week. That's the predictions.
Ooh.
We
Well, he
shall
can do the
see.
pick
I'm going to
bird.
refresh
He
the
should
page.
do
I
the
got to
pick
see.
bird. He should
Yeah, we'll
do the
do
pick bird.
the pick bird over at Feathers Leap. PigeonAuctions.com. We have our pick it to win it for next week. I'm not 100% sure where we're going, but I do have it open if you guys want to pick it to win it for next Saturday's race. I do have it open. The third bird to clock in the loft was none other than Boss 429, who was also part of that motivation on Thursday with our little Jezebel there. So it did work. Third to clock was the 429, clocked at 2:08, almost 2:09, flying a speed of 1,200 meters per minute. We've got three back now. waiting on 7, 3 back now. So Mr. Ursel
Oh,
1980 over on the tube thinks that Boss 429 will be first next week. We're going to have to keep that in our mind, Ryan, and remember that for next week
well,
and
wait
see
a
if
minute.
that is the
No,
case.
no, 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 no. We don't have to remember that because our soul's watching. He's playing the game. Leah, put up the picket to win it. Show the man what he can do. He's got to put his money where his mouth is. This is what I'm saying. This is
if
how
you
you make it great.
If you are confident in that the 429 will come first next week, you can head on over to our website, feathersleeppigeonauctions.com. $20 could make you holler next Saturday. If you pick the 429 and it is first to clock in the loft, just like Paul did. Cedarbrook 23 picked the lucky 13 this week to pick it to win it and won again. That is the second time in this series that he has picked it to win it. Fantastic. Guys, it is open now for next week over at feathersleeppigeonauctions.com. So if you would like to pick it to win it for next weekend, you can go ahead and do so. Go ahead and do so. And by the way, guys, your pick is not reserved for you until you send the money. We had somebody late this week that did pick Scarface, did not send the money. I will not reserve the bird for you unless you send the payment. It's only fair. Mr. Arsol 1980 says, I'm just going to buy my previous experience in racing pigeons. Well, we will see. We will see. If the 429 is first next week, we will see. I'm going to get the video up here, Ryan. Let's get the video. Let me get the video
Lars,
here of the.
Lars, I think Lars is feeling pretty good. I don't know. I can't hear from him, but take a look.
This is, of course, White Feather, the 406, who again clocked second in the loft, flying a speed of 1,205 meters per minute. You'll know why we call him White Feather, because look what he's got there. He's got a little white feather. Second o'clock is White Feather, the 406. A little look-see at him. I think Loft Manager Richard likes this guy.
Yeah, he's he had a terrible race last week, and we felt bad. And when I trained him this week, he had 2 times single tonic by himself. I wanted him to wake up a little bit, not far, only 27 to 30 kilometers by himself, and he put up a real good time. And you know what? Like that, that's showing real resilience, eh? Again, is he perfect in the hands? No, he's a little bigger, a little deeper. But he's got character, he's got fight, he's got spunk, and this pigeon in the loft is the most aggressive. So in a basket, he's going to be wearing himself a little bit out, just a little bit. But it doesn't matter. We got 3. There's no excuse. Back to you.
Here is the third to clock in the loft. We like to call him the boss. 429, clocked at 208, flying a speed of 1,200.49 meters per minute. Third to clock in the loft. It's been all checkers so far. Where's my blue bars?
Well, 31's around the bend. He'll come.
As you see him there. Fantastic, fantastic. Go back to our loft plan as we wait for 7. I believe we're waiting for 7. Will the 431 be next? So far, our little trick there on Thursday has brought the 413 home and the 429, which is who we used with that little stray hen. We also used the 431. Will the 431 be next up? We shall see. Ryan, back to you.
Yeah, and next week the old birds start their challenge. Again, we're getting ready for those long distance races, so we're gonna have to think: are we doing a double pick bird? I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna play this all as we go. The tension is still tight. Again, he sent 10. He's got 3 in. Let's keep going. Let's get another one. Those 2 were almost together, so I'm gonna figure here in about 10 minutes we're gonna get another 1, 2, and 3. I've got a feeling. But the first bird, big time congratulations. And hey, we got more bullets in the gun to go back at it again, and that's what makes this fun and exciting. Whoa.
Oh,
There was.
I
Did you
thought,
see that little bug go
yeah,
by?
I thought that was a bird. I thought that was a bird. We're just looking for shadows now. We're looking for shadows. As we wait, guys, if you want to play another round of As We Wait trivia, let me know in the comments. I got another question fired up in the queue. Play along on As We Wait trivia, and you can have your name entered in this weekend's Feathers Elite Wheel of Fun, where we spin that wheel for some Pigeon Boss merch. Mr. Our Soul 1980 says, I'm surprised you don't have your pigeon loft actually in the house loft like the Jansen brothers did. Haha. No. The loft that you're looking at right now is Team Lars's loft, and no, we do. He does not have it in his house. We do not have it in our house, but should be because it's pretty close to the house. But yeah, the Jansen brothers did have it in their house. That is correct. Heather Collins gives us a big old thumbs up. She is ready to go.
Well,
Guys,
hey,
we gotta beat Heather here. But Heather's two for three right now.
uh, Leah, I did want to mention. Okay, Heather said to me she's really trying to win the trivia, and do you know why?
Why?
Because this week, the winner is going to get a Pigeon Boss mankini,
Like Jeff.
and
Like Jeff.
Heather's trying to win it for the love of her life, Stephen Collins. Which again, a big shout out to our national Greyhound champion, Stephen Collins. He hasn't come on to say anything. I know he's sitting tight. He's hoping Heather wins that mankini because he wants to wear it. To you, Leah.
He's letting Heather take the wheel. Loop 4250 watching over on YouTube says, nice to see a live show like this. I'm from the Toronto area. Nice to see you on. Moving to the Philippines and plan on building a loft and want to start racing pigeons down there. Always wanted to get into racing pigeons. Well, thank you for watching all the way from Toronto. That is right. You are watching live arrivals all the way from Belgium. First national race of the season, Bourges, France, 498 kilometers, 309 miles. As we wait now, we're waiting on, I believe, 7 yearlings to make it back. Let's get here. Oh, Loop 4250 says, Ryan, maybe you can give me some names where I can buy some distance birds. Well, Loop 4250, you've reached the right place because we are also known as Feathersleep Pigeon Auctions, where in the fall and winter season, we do auction off fantastic long distance, middle distance sprint pigeons from our Feathers Elite breeders. So we're going into season number 9. So we can definitely hook you up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe over on our YouTube channel so you can follow along or take a look at our website and you will see a long list of breeders that we represent in Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, the UK, Germany, Italy. Brian says they looked really good when they hit the landing board. You have them in great shape. I would absolutely agree to that. Lars and Ryan and loft manager Richard are doing a fantastic job this season working Lars's team, and they do absolutely look in great shape. They're not stumbling, they're not bumbling, and directly to the board. There's no loft flying going on. They're not circling 25 times. Directly to the board, and that is a good race day right there when they do that. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, I am going to talk to Lars about this. I don't know if they needed what I call a zinger on the Thursday. I didn't know if they needed to get out 2 hours on the wing. Again, this is something we're going to wait to see. I've never flown against 46,000 pigeons. So we're just sort of, you try and gauge where to back them off and where to push them. Did they need a little push this week? I don't know. I want to see here in the hour. Again, the first hour, we got to get 60% of these pigeons home. Tells me we're right. We're firing good. But again, 46,000 pigeons, Leah, when you only fly against 800 old birds, right? It's not the same. You fly
No,
against 1,500. You fly against 5,000. It's not the same. So when you're new, I have to ask Lars, and Lars can't come on the show. You see what he's doing. He's throwing 17 different kinds of smoke right now. He's probably almost, I even gave him, Leah, a timeout area for the kids, for the bad ones. Right in the sun, eh? Burn them. Back to you.
Brandon Jackson over on Facebook says, Ryan, which young birds are you most excited about so far out of the group? Of course, Brandon is talking about our group that we have, Team Feathers Elite, that we will be racing in Belgium this season for the Youngbird season. All team members donated by our Feathers Elite breeders. Fantastic. Other than the Van Lars, we bred ourselves, those youngsters. And also, we do have a group from the Lear market also that will be participating with us. So, Ryan, which birds are you most excited about? It's a little early in the game, to say that. We do have some updates for you, which we will give you on the Monday night virtual Pigeon Club on what's been happening in the wonderful world of
Yeah.
pigeon racing on our team. We've had a bit of a week. We've had some highs and lows, and it's been a roller coaster. But yeah, Ryan, which group are you most excited about?
You know what? This is called wherever you live, wherever you race. When you come here to Burlar, it's like being on a cruise ship and you jumping off the cruise ship into the deep water. It is a real different world. Health of the birds great, but we're in deep water. I'll explain that on the Monday night show because it is something never experienced. It's mind-boggling, it's exciting, it's scary, but the thing is if you're scared, you're done because you have to play. If you don't play, you're in trouble. I don't know, Leah. Should I wait for the Monday? I think I'll wait for the Monday.
We're definitely going to go over it on Monday, but yes, Ryan is right. It is, let's just say, we're not in Kansas anymore, friends. We're not in Kansas anymore. We're not in Canada anymore. We have just noticed it for the last few weeks that we have been working the birds, settling the birds, training the birds, law flying the birds. We know full well we are not in Kansas anymore. It is like something we've never experienced before. Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
To get back, all the birds sent by the breeders, I'm not gonna lie, the quality is very high. The long distance birds feel like the long distance birds. The sprint birds feel like the sprint birds. The middle distance birds feel like them. Very well responding, very smart. And you know what? They are where we are. They're too young, but they're giving it their very best. And you know what? That's the quality. You're going to have good days and bad. The quality's there in those pigeons. Again, breeders stepped up, and I will say for every breeder that stepped up, thank you very much, including the guy on the camera there, Lars. He gave some damn nice pigeons. He's going in to look, and maybe he's going to switch the hen now. I would do the hen switching move. I would. I would like. I hope if he can hear me, if he could come on the show, I just want to know how do they look? Do they look cooked? Because everything's going to tell me because all we see is the board. Back to you.
I'm sure Lars hears. Maybe he will be able to come on here for a moment and come on with us and see how the birds are feeling. I think it's time for another As We Wait trivia question. Here we go, guys. Ryan, do not answer. As we wait trivia, this is another true or false. Question is, the KBDB allows national releases with strong tailwinds because it produces faster race times. A, true, or B, false? Read it again here quickly. The KBDB allows national releases with strong tailwinds because it produces faster race times. Is that true? A or B, false? You put A or B in the comments. The first person to answer correctly is going to get on our wheel of fun that we're going to spin at the end of this broadcast for some Pigeon Boss merch. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who gets it
Good.
right. Bert? I don't think so. Do you see it?
I thought he
Maybe.
said bird. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, solo, solo, solo.
No, he
No, it
screamed
was
at a
just,
kid. It's okay. He
it
screamed
was
at a kid. It's
it was
good.
the, how do you hear him? I don't hear him.
Leah, I can hear the one camera's running. Don't you hear the kid screaming? And
We
that's
have
why I thought.
some answers to our As We Wait trivia. Who's the first one to answer? Oh
You didn't even
boy.
ask me. You didn't ask me. You didn't ask me.
What was the question again? I literally forgot the question. Oh yeah, the question was the KBDB allows natural releases with strong tailwinds because it produces faster race times. Is that A, true, or B, false? The answer is, and Heather gets it again,
Oh my
B,
God.
false. B, false. The answer is false. Strong tailwinds can cause overflight and dangerous returns. Heather Collins gets it again. Congratulations. Where's my round of applause here, buddy? That's three. That's 3 out of 4 questions that Heather's gotten. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Mankini. Steven's looking good in that Mankini.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
back to you, Ryan. Back to you.
Yeah, back to me. As we're
I gotta
waiting
put her
here,
name in.
126, 120 or 226. We are still about 20 minutes before the hour. We need another. We need another bird. It's gonna come. We're gonna be at halfway. We're gonna be at 5, guys. Let's will it to 5 in the hour. I really like to see 7 in the hour, but all of a sudden she'll come. They're gonna come. Remember, these birds right now that are on that wing, and they come in that hour, they're building gears, they're fighting through the pain, they're fighting through 46,000 other pigeons that drag them to the left, drag them to the right. I don't think they're going to overfly. They're going to go left, they're going to go right. Remember, yearlings, a lot of yearlings are dummios. And what I mean is, go back to when you were a teenager, 16, 17, 18. How many of you made the wrong turn? Am I right? I gotta be right. Leah, I know I'm right. I just had to look at you. Back to you.
Yeah, because I was the problem child in the family. Right. Noel says he's delighted that Heather won again. I bet you are. I bet you are. Don't worry, we have some more As We Wait trivia in the queue. We'll play again in another 5 or so minutes. Having a little fun here on race day because that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, yes, this is nerve wracking. Yes, this is highly competitive. Yes, everybody's on pins and needles. But at the end of the day, what is pigeon racing supposed to be? Number one, it is fun. Fun. And we're trying to bring the fun back into pigeon racing as we wait because it doesn't have to be all about nerves and on edge, and it can be a little fun too. We like to have fun, and that's why we're doing it. Brought to you by Feathers Elite. And by the way, guys, we're going to be doing this all season long, live from the finish line, not only with Team Lars, but we're also going to be doing it with Team Feathers Elite. Hopefully, we may get a few other breeders on the line that we can do some live from the finish line with them as well. It would be great if they could just hook up their cameras and we could just watch or wait with them as well. We'll have to see if we
Leah, do
can
you know who
get
the
hooked
guy
into
that
that.
could do it? You
Who?
know who the guy that could do it is? Dan
Who?
Rago.
Oh, Dan
Dan
Rego
could do
absolutely could.
it. But, you almost feel like you've won today just by finishing. Think about what I'm saying, eh?
Well,
Think
I would
about, like,
absolutely feel like
honestly what
I've
I'm
won.
saying.
Yes, if I'm reading the stats again, I'm going to refresh the page here over on Brickon, and I just want to see at this stage in the game, we have 37% of the old birds have clocked, okay, out of 22,975. 8,464 old birds have clocked, 37% of them, and 26% of the yearlings. So 6,092 yearlings right now out of 23,469 have clocked. Lars has clocked 3 yearlings. So he's part of that 26%. If that does not tell you the level that we are at here, I don't know what does. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy. You know what? The Pigeons have to be so brave to finish this. We forget basketed on Thursday night, Friday, all day. By 11 o'clock in the morning, it was 25 degrees, 25 to 27 all day. Those trucks hold normally around 4,000, 4,500 pigeons. Pick the temperature of a pigeon, okay? Figure it out with 4,000 in a 52-foot trailer. You do the math. You know the song Some Like It Hot? Some like it hot. Some can handle the abuse. This is what you're seeing. This is what you're seeing. The screws, everything gets turned. And then when they open the gate, there's a big shit swirl. It's the biggest, it's that time you rush to the bathroom and you almost didn't make it. And maybe you didn't. It's that kind of explosion. You,
It's definitely an explosion, Ryan.
Leah, you
Uh,
had it.
Mr. Soul 1980 is trying to register. It's just looping. He's not a bot. Okay, so what I want you to do is go to the Picket to Win It for this coming week, May 30th. Scroll down to the bottom. I'm just going to put this here. Ryan, watch for birds, please, while I put up
I'm
this camera
watching.
because
I'm moving left. I'm
I'm
moving
not
right.
watching.
Again,
On
I
our
have
Picket to
switched.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. Oh,
On our Picket to Win It for next coming week, go scroll down to the bottom to lot number 19. Click on Contact Us. Okay, and I want you to fill out this little Feathers Elite contact form, put your information in, and it'll come to me and I'll help get you set up. I'm not sure why it's looping for you, but do that and I will help to get you set up. What are you doing there, Ryan? Oh, what are you drinking now? Victoria. Nice. Very nice.
hey, you know what? I'm thinking maybe, Diamond Girl, maybe we should give her a more of a. Is an after hours name more Diamond Girl or Victoria? What would you say?
I would just call her Jezebel because she's a Jezebel. Brian says, "Hey, Ryan, are you doing Wednesday live next week?" Yes, we do one loft race Wednesdays with guest host John Timmerman every Wednesday. We may have a guest on Wednesday from Hawaii. Not sure yet. Not sure yet, but we'll definitely have John on again. We do that every Wednesday. One loft racing Wednesdays with John Timmerman as our guest host. We'll be on again on Wednesday as well as Monday nights if you're not watching our virtual Pigeon Club. On Monday night, 6 o'clock New York time, Ryan and I do the virtual Pigeon Club. We're going to talk a little bit about this past week's training and how we did and how we're feeling about it. And we're going to show some clips from our race loft. We're going to start doing some lives from the race loft. I don't know, next week, maybe next week. We're going to see how it goes. We're still kind of got them in spread out groups. Not a whole lot to see because we're doing settling and we're doing multiple different groups. I mean, how many times do you want to see birds sitting on a landing board in an aviary or coming in and coming out? But we will have some clips for you on Monday as well as let you know how it's been going. Heather Collins says Lars has done well. He has 30% back himself. Absolutely, Heather. Absolutely. And again, guys, we're only at the middle distance. I keep saying it over and over again. This really wasn't a race for Lars to win because he's not a middle distance flyer. He's a long distance and extreme long distance. We're just stretching them out until we get to the longer distance and the 1 day long distance. We've got a little bit of a ways to go. A little bit of a ways to go. But yeah, yay, Team Lars for sure. Back to you, Ryan.
Back to me. Back to me. See, I knew it was coming back to me. We will have one here shortly. Again, we're at 2:33. 2:46, the hour is closed off. That's where we really look at everything. It's that hour. Whenever you're racing, you always look in the hour. If you're racing here in Berlar, Belgium, and you're racing sprint races, you're looking in 10 minutes, you know. But these types of races, you're with that pressure, with the hardness, you're looking in that hour. So we're getting close, but I think we've got another two. I think we've got another two, Leah. I know Brandon, he's on fire today. And you know what, Brandon, go over to the website and pick your bird for this week, Yulia.
Oh, I thought I just saw a bird, but I think it was a bug. You watch the screen. I'm going to read the comments. Brandon Jackson said, Ryan, I took your advice and I sent birds to all three of the San Diego races. Fantastic. Love to hear how you do in them. Make sure you keep us what's the word I'm trying to think of here, Ryan? Keep us posted. Keep us posted.
Yeah.
Keep us posted and let us know how you do in them. Of course, Ryan will be down in San Diego for the California Classic. He will be there in November. So if you guys are going to come on down and watch the race, you can watch it right along with Ryan. We will be bringing you live coverage from the race days in San Diego in November. Excited to be doing that. So you guys will have to tune in for that. We've got a whole week of fun lined up for Ryan when he is there at the end of November. It's going to be a great time. If you have the opportunity, Brandon, to head down that week, it is an absolutely great time. I know Ryan enjoys it, and he will enjoy it again this year. And we're going to bring you live coverage, man. How great is that? Back to you.
Yeah, it's great. Leah, I'm going to ask you, there's some type of tropical music in the background. If you can mute one of those videos, one of those cameras, just mute them because all I'm hearing is flutes. It feels like I'm going on a tropical explosion.
Okay,
You gotta
well,
you gotta listen back to it this far into the show because you'll just die. I
I hear
think
nothing.
it's the
I hear
landing board
nothing.
cam.
Yeah,
It's
well,
the landing board cam.
I don't know which one it is, but I've got all of his cameras muted here. Do I have them
Wow.
all
Okay, so
muted?
it's
Yeah.
just me. It's just me. It's you know what? It's the heat. It's hitting me. Hold on, hold on. Here's the best thing. Congratulate Brandon. You sent to 3 races. I recommend all three, but I do recommend one other thing you do. Just go for the week if you can get away and go and experience it. You do it once, you'll be there every year. Watching it sometimes on the internet's not the same, but going and seeing the hospitality, meeting the pigeon guys, and getting 1 week of this pigeon experience, it blows anything. I've been to Pattaya. I've been to so many races. The week in San Diego is the best. Is the best for me is the best pigeon week of racing so far that I've ever experienced. I've been to Florida. Like I said, I've been to Pattaya. Nothing comes close to California. To you, Leah.
Brian says, can't wait to see you, Ryan, in November. BS Lofts, fantastic. So he will be there in November. Make sure you pull Ryan aside and say hello. Maybe we'll even interview you. Who knows, Brian? But we'll be bringing you live coverage from the finish line from that race. Do you think it's time for another round, Ryan? Should we play another round?
Hold on. The question we have to ask is before this trivia question, Heather, are you ready for another trivia question?
I think she's probably ready. She's got her fingers ready, her
Okay.
fingies. I'm trying to pick one. You watch the board. I'm trying to pick another question. Do we
Yeah.
have any more questions left? Have we gone through them all? I don't think so. Hold on.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Um,
races to go, Leah. You're gonna have to come up with a lot of trivia here, Leah. That's your job, eh? Besides cut and paste and what is it, data entry.
yeah, pretty much all I do around here. All right, got another weather question. All right, let's go. Get your fingers ready, everyone. As we wait trivia, the question is: the KBDB considers humidity levels when deciding whether to release birds. Is that A, true, or B, false? Comment the correct letter in the comments. Again, the KBDB considers humidity levels when deciding whether to release the birds. Is that true or false? A or B? Let us know in the comments as we play some As We Wait trivia. Brian, do not answer that. You probably don't even know the answer to that, do you? I've been doing my
Yeah, I
research this
know.
week.
It's
I've been
it's
doing my
Leah.
research. Yeah,
It's C.
I think it's D.
I don't even know. No, it's B. No, oh wait. Oh, I thought it was true or false. I went with C. Shit. No. You know what it is?
Ryan, you
It's an
suck at
answer
this.
that you're screwing. You know what? Heather, I know what she's doing. She's probably KDBing it as we speak. She's that type of girl, eh?
Oh, boy, you guys, I don't know, man. Again, as do a trivia, the question was the KBDB considers humidity levels when deciding whether to release the birds. Is that A, true, or B, false? Heather does it again. The answer is true. A, true. High humidity combined with heat can be dangerous. Heather gets it right again. Heather, you're smoking. You're kicking ass at this. Congratulations, Heather. Wow.
I know why. I know why, Leah. Not only was she on the Pigeon Boss tour, I noticed as Heather drank more, he sucked in the information more.
The knowledge.
The knowledge. That's right. And I know right now she's on the piss.
And
Back
by
to
the
you.
way, Heather is from Australia, so she's not even from Belgium. She's from the other side of the damn world, and she's getting them all right. She's been studying the KBDB rule book. I'm sure of it. I'm going to put her name in here. That's three times. That's three out of five. Three out of I don't know how many questions we asked. No, three out of five. No, four. That's four times today. She's answered it right. Four out of five questions Heather's gotten right
She's
as
our
we wait.
national champion.
She's our national champion. As we wait, guys, let's get this camera in here like that and like that. There we go. As we wait, waiting on seven from Team Lars. Again, guys, we just joined us. What the hell are we doing? We're watching live from the finish line. First national race of the season in Belgium. Bourges, France, 498 kilometers, 309 miles on a hot, hot day in Belgium. It is now, what time is it there now, Ryan? 2:41? 3:41? I don't know. I can't do the math. Ryan, what time is it there?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna rotate the camera, and if you could hear the flute music, Leah, I gotta get ask Lars. I gotta get Lars, Leah. I gotta get Lars to send you this. Whatever they're playing, it's not right. This is torture.
But
It's
I
two
don't know
forty
how you're
one.
hearing it. I have it muted. So how are you hearing it? I hear
Mute it.
nothing.
Mute it. Give yourself the pleasure to this shit.
Okay, I wonder which one it is. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Unmute one of them.
it must be in the loft. It must be because he plays music in the loft. He plays the radio. That's what it is. That's
You
what it
think?
is.
I'm thinking he's playing the flutes for the kids. After the magic show, you need music, right? Like, I wish Lars right now could just take us to where the party's at so we can see what's going on. Because I think they've got it blaring on the speakers.
No, I think it's in the music in the loft. Guys, do you play the radio in your loft? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious on that one. Who else does it? You don't, Ryan.
Believe it or not, I think it's a good idea. I just never had a radio to put in there, so I haven't done it. There's Wildwind, Leah. What does Wildwind have to say?
Wildman says the rumor has it Steve and Heather are moving to Berlar. Maybe. Ryan does have two extra rooms available. If anybody wants to move on in and experience the shit this summer with us, you're more than welcome. We got a little bed and a big bed available for you. Oh, and Ryan's got some nice blinds on one of the bedroom windows now, courtesy of loft manager Richard. You should see it. It's some quality right there, friends.
Have it for Monday night show, Leah. You know what I'm going to show you? A loft manager to a loft manager. When they love each other, what they do. Okay? Not make the bed, what they really do. Focus levels. And I'm going to say this, Leah. This is something that's epic. There's national winners on my blinds.
That's true. It's a true Pigeon Man's bedroom. He's
Eh,
got national winners on his blinds. You'll have to tune in Monday night to see this, what loft manager Richard created for blinds for Ryan. Wow, that's all I got to say. Wow.
you want to know another thing that's incredible? We don't just have two bedrooms. We have three because I love sleeping on the couch. Three
Oh,
bedrooms, guys. Come on, the more the merrier. Have a good time. Come to the Pigeon Boss store. Leah, I will say something. One time you're gonna have to come and participate on the tour. Because you know what? You're just gonna have the couch is an L shape. You can sleep on one side, I'll sleep on the other and let the good times roll.
as Heather says, is it the room with the mirror on the roof? Heather knows Ryan does have a bedroom in his house that does have a mirror on the ceiling. I got nothing to say about that one. No, it's not that one, but that room now has some weird fluorescent lighting going around the room that we
Yeah.
can't quite figure out how to shut off. So
Listen, we
we're
got an
working on it.
issue. We got an issue. The last night Ricky Seven was there. He said to me, Ryan, the lights are on around the TV and over the thing. And there are these light, I call them sex lights. They're like weird lights, but we don't know how they turned on. They've never been on before. In 3 years, they've never been on. They magically turned on their own. And you know what? I'm thinking the way Heather is going, if she wins the Pigeon Boss swag today, not only does she get the when she comes with Steven on the tour, the room with the mirror and the sex lights, but there's going to be a special gift in the room for her and Steven to enjoy.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a lover's basket.
It's kind of like Niagara Falls. It's like the
Yeah.
Niagara Falls hotel room of Belgium. Ryan's bedroom. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. You can check in anytime you want, but you can
Hey,
never leave, Ryan. And fluorescent
and the
lights.
best and the best thing is at 8:30 in the morning you hear the Sorrel's whistle.
Oh yeah, the whistle.
Hold on. Hey Leah, ready? In every Belgian loft, in every house.
Are
Did
you
you hear
coming
that
back?
or no?
No, I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything.
You didn't hear what I just did?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Shit, let's try it again. Hold on. All Lambrechts are the same.
Literally, it won't go through.
Really?
Yeah, it's just you're blowing and there's
Oh,
no sound.
hold on. We're gonna fix this because hell of it.
Uh, Now you're gonna disconnect yourself.
All right. You can hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, go. Oh, I didn't know you had one. I didn't know you need to do dueling whistles out there. Dueling whistles.
Leah, think about it. I can see the chew marks from Stefan.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's what you're woken up to. Is our neighbor Sorrel blowing that whistle? Must have been a train conductor in a past life. He blows it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, good at it.
As we wait, guys, it is now 2:50 Belgian
We're
time.
out.
2:50. We're out. Oh yeah, we're
Huh?
past. Yeah, yeah. We've got three in an hour.
This is where maybe on the Thursday they needed a little bit more work. This is what I'm thinking, but I'm going to ask Lars what he thinks. Because again, it all depends on how the birds are clocking, right? And when we look at the pass system, remember the whole country isn't on pass. Maybe 85% are. Oh, bird!
Bird.
Yeah, on the roof.
Ooh,
Come on, get lucky out.
we need a dropper. Everybody, blow the whistle, Ryan. Blow the whistle.
Now, right here, this is where a dropper scores you points. The bird is beat. He's tired. He's cooked. Look at him. He knows where he is, but he's his brain. There we go. He's waking
There we
up
go.
now.
Is that a
A
blue bar?
little.
That's a blue bar or checker? We do not know.
If it's
Checker?
if it's a checker, it's 425. But if it's a blue bar, it's 431, or it could be 411.
Well done. Round of applause. As I refresh the clocking on my end and see who that was to clock. Four in the clock now. Four in the clock. That was the 425. We like to call him Mr. Piggy. Fourth to clock in the loft is the 425, flying at a speed of 1,094. Wow, meters per minute. Coming in at 2:48 Belgium time. Again, guys, birds were released at 7:15 this morning from Bourges, France. 498 kilometers, 309 miles. The 425, fourth to clock, flying 1,094 meters per minute. Wow, it's a tough race here. Tough race here. Congratulations to the 425. Lars likes to call him Mr. Piggy because he likes to eat a lot. Maybe those extra peanuts really helped him out here today, Ryan.
Yeah, you know what? He has a problem. Yeah, we haven't talked about it, but I think that helped him today. Again, though, you see now under the hour or birds over the hour, they're going to start to look real cooked. Watch till you see the next one. Let's see if the next one does the same thing. But what you'll see later in the evening, as the day gets later, right? Birds stop and then they start again. When they come in fresh again, that means they've stopped, cooled out, and they start again. This pigeon here, he didn't stop. He screwed up. He went the wrong way. You can see it in the pigeon 100%. Back to you, Leah.
We definitely need lucky on that one. Let's
Yeah.
check the
That's
stats
largest
here
fault.
over on Brickon on the pass system. We now have 32% of the yearlings have been clocked. So 7,625 yearlings have been clocked out of 23,469. Of course, the 425 is one of them. And out of old birds, we have 10,320 have clocked. So almost 45% of the old birds in this race have clocked out of 22,975. So it looks like the old birds so far are doing better, with 45% of them already have clocked, and the yearlings 32%. Reminder: Team Lars for today consists of 10 yearlings on the team. We don't have any old birds that we have sent to this race. 10 yearlings. And out of the 10, we've gotten 4 back. So and 4 out of the 32%. So that is fantastic. Team Lars, fantastic. Back to you.
Yeah, it is good. You see the difference. Lars always said to me, in races like this, the old birds always get a higher percentage. It's called seasoning. People ask me, train hard, train hard. Do you train hard? Train hard. Every time you take them down the road, remember, a pigeon doesn't know if he goes 2 miles, 10 miles, 40 miles, 100 miles. He has to use his brain. What does he use? His brain. He has to start, he has to stop, he uses brain. All three things. Start, stop, use your brain. Start, stop, use your all three things. And this is why old birds today are doing better in the percentages. We don't that doesn't mean an old bird's going to win overall. It means the percentages the old birds are more experienced. You cannot train, you'll never overtrain. You'll always undertrain.
There we see the fourth bird to clock in the loft today, the 425. This is not today shot, obviously. This is footage we took before. Just in case y'all are wondering, we don't have Lars in the loft taking videos. There he is. Congratulations to the 425. Let's bring Ryan back up. All right. Luke 4250 over on YouTube says, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I would have a sharper pitch roof more than a flat roof, just like that. So more chance they land on the trap faster. Just what I'm thinking. Ryan, what do you think of Lars's loft setup design?
Lars likes that. It's good. He's got the chimneys. He would pick a higher pitch roof. You see his house behind him? That's the better pitch. You get more air up in the top, but he's built what he's built. They all want a higher pitch. It gets more air going in. The loft here of Stefan Lambrecht's that we're at here, very high pitch roof. Man, the loft breathes so well. And tile roofs. If you're a real pigeon man, you want tile roofs. It's just a tile roof is like not. Hey, Leah, it's like imagining a tile. You see the roof of Lars's loft?
Yep,
Just cut the whole roof off. It's almost wide open with air, but there's a roof.
fantastic.
So the ventilation is phenomenal. So you don't worry about birds landing on the top of the roof. When you're on, they don't. Take a look. Look at the first three pigeons and look at the fourth pigeon. First three are right on the money. They're racing to win. The fourth one screwed up. Let's see where the fifth one lands. I bet you the fifth one on the roof.
I've just figured out this map thing. You know, the
Jesus
map with the
Christ.
dots? I think I've just
Yeah.
finally figured it out. It's like a time lapse where it shows how many dots in a certain amount of time. I'm going to show it here. You watch the board, the loft, and I'm going to put this up here. Maybe y'all can figure this out because I think that's what it is. Hold on, let's do this. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I press restart here, it seems to show you're going to start to see some like little red dots here come up. Is it restarting? Let's play it. There. And it seems like the time is from, I guess maybe the first bird that clocked. From
Yeah.
it's saying 12, 21, 22. So it's showing here, and you should see. Do you see the dots? Where are the dots? Oh, that there. See, the dots are appearing right here. It's like a time lapse of where people got birds between a certain time. Do you see how they're appearing? I mean, maybe you can't see, but I'm sure our audience can. See all the
Yeah, I
little
can see.
dots? So that was showing like from, what was it again? Let's restart it again. From 12:14, like it's like a half an hour time lapse, I think. Yeah, from 12:14 to like 12:45, it plays it and then shows the little dots of where people clock birds. I think that's how it
Oh,
works.
okay.
Interesting. I think.
All right.
I think so. Oh, why would it be so far
Again,
back though? Maybe I have to refresh the
again,
screen. Let me go back to this and I'm going to play around with
I,
it here a little more.
I will say the Belgian Union, the KDBD, great. I think we need to get stuff in English. I think we should actually, because it's no, 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 because it's the pigeon mecca of the world, right? It's the
Yes,
mecca.
yes.
It should be in every language available for people to select. So that way nobody feels like a foreigner and everyone is welcome.
Well, I think so too. It would be nice if they had at least some subtitles because there are people from all over the world, including us. We are originally from Canada, watching this. It would be nice if we could figure it out. Ryan, you watch the board again. I'm going to show everybody who did not see it before. This morning's release, we did not take this footage again, guys. If I was taking the footage, I would have done it horizontally. But hey, you squint your eyes, you're going to see. Let's play this here. Let's play it. Press play, Leah. There we go. There you see them. This morning, over 46,000 pigeons released from Bourges. And our four here that have arrived home were in that absolute mosh pit. 10 transporter trucks releasing the birds this morning. Isn't that incredible, guys? 7:15, the release time. Look at them all. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. Big thumbs up for that. Wow, just looks incredible. Look at them all. 10 full transporter trucks full of pigeons were released. 10. Back to you.
And as we keep waiting. Are we going to drop a bird today? I don't know. Well, I will say now you're into the time where birds make the first hour birds they make maybe they're not on the pace, but they're coming somewhat straight. You get the next hour here, in this next hour, I call it the birds that got sucked offline but still keep going. Once you get past 2 hours, we call it the birds that stop, get a drink, and go, okay, let's check in between my legs if we have the balls, and then we keep gumming. And right now, we're in the danger time. This is the last hour to clock these birds. After this, they've stopped completely and gone. We gotta regroup. And there's nothing wrong with that. These are yearlings that are building up. You're gonna make a mistake. Ask yourself the question: how many times in your early years did you make small mistakes that you regret? Hey, this is exactly what this is. Leah, I know you know what I'm talking about. Back to you.
That's right. Four of the yearlings on Team Lars have clocked so far. I believe we are waiting on six of them to return again from that mosh pit that they were released from this morning in Bourges, France. Again, guys, for the first national race of the Belgian racing season. Very exciting. Much more live coverage to come here at Feathers Leap. Make sure you stay with us all summer long. Not only are we going to continue to follow Team Lars, but you're also going to be able to start following Team Feathers Elite. Our first time racing in Belgium this season. So exciting. I'm excited. Ryan's excited. Loft manager Richard is excited. And we are super excited to bring you along for the ride. The ups, the downs, the triumphs, the disasters, the train wrecks. That's what pigeon racing is all about, Ryan. You can be humbled real quick. You can go from having a fantastic win or a fantastic training toss to having a real shit one and be brought to your knees in about a blink of an eye. And that is the wonderful world of pigeon racing, the roller coaster that we call it, the ups and downs, and an exciting season ahead. This is just the beginning. We're only in May. We're only in May, Ryan. We got a few more months to go with this. Back to you.
Yeah. Yeah. It is funny how that works. It's funny how it can go up and go down, and at the end of the day, it's the guy who doesn't get, you can get discouraged and you can get knocked down. But remember, tomorrow the sun will rise and the sun will set. So don't focus too much. It's not your fault always. 90% of the time it's not. It's the pigeon gods. I believe in this. You got to get back on the horse and ride. Keep going, because once you do that, your way to the races. You don't focus on your losses. You're working for the wins. Back to you.
Absolutely. And don't get down if you were participating today in this national and you don't have any birds back yet. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of people who haven't. Again, checking the results here. Only 48% of the old birds have made it home, and only 35% of the young birds have made it home. If I check the stats in Lars's club, we've got only 33% just in Lars's club. 33% of the old birds have clocked, and 27% of the yearlings. And again, guys, Lars has got 4 of his yearlings that have clocked already. So bravo to Lars. But hey, guys, if you've not gotten a bird yet, back yet, not to worry. I'm sure you will. Keep going. Do not give up. It's a great thing about pigeon racing, the highs and the lows. Let's get back to the comments here. Luke4250 over on YouTube says, I get what you're saying about mistakes in young birds, but when do say I think these young birds probably might not be able to go longer? Well, these are
Yeah,
yearlings.
right now the okay, so it's yearlings and old birds. Um, eh, when can they not go longer? A young bird, you're going to get it to do 600 kilometers, even 700, possibly. It depends on the pigeon. But a 500-kilometer race, it's not impossible. Conditions are hard. Remember, the thing that really killed these pigeons, really did, was the last 2 weeks, Leah, here in Belgium. We were 13, 16, 12 degrees. Not super hot. But on Wednesday, it went to 18. On Thursday, it was around 18. On Friday, it hit 25. And today, it hit 25. The pigeons aren't conditioned for the torture. Now, pigeons that are out now, they're starting to get the torture. And what I'm saying is, when you have 4,000 pigeons in a transporter and she's 25 degrees, which is what, like 80? That transporter is probably over 110. 100%. They got to get the water, they got to get the breeze, and just like the phone, Leah, in the shade, like the landing board cam, in the shade, it cooks, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
that's what happens to these pigeons. They cook. They're finished. They're cooked before they start. They got to get out. The first thing they got to find, yes, they all go out. Yes, they all take to the air. They got to find water. Back to you.
Oh, agreed. It's a hard race here today, as we see now some of the speeds that we're clocking, and we still haven't there's not even half of the birds back yet.
No, and I think in my heart of hearts, I've been at Kivran when it was 4 degrees in the morning, first race of the first or second, and there was about 40,000 birds released. At 11 o'clock, they let them out. It was 10 degrees, and the smell that come out of those transporters from sweat, pigeon sweat, like when you put the pigeons in the trunk of your car and you open them up after 25 kilometers or miles, you smell the sweat. It was woof. It was bad. And that means pigeons are They're overheating.
Could you imagine what it must have smelled like this morning?
Uh, if I would have been there, the camera would have been right, and I would have told you exactly. And they're cooked. And the other thing, if the pigeons and the different levels, it depends on your level, eh? Maybe the whole bottom row doesn't make it because of the heat. Now I
Hmm.
know animal rights, blah blah blah, but this is the game. There's
We
luck
hope
here, eh?
we hope that didn't happen
Yeah.
this morning. I like the way
No.
that they spread the transporters out in one straight line. I like how they did that. It did look like they let them out in a bit of, like we talked about yesterday. I talked about with you, a wave.
Yeah.
That is also another rule with the KBDB. It's not a trivia question, but I should have asked it. I was doing some, again, research this past week on their liberation practices, and the KBDB does say that if there is a large number of birds being released, so in this case, just over 46,000 of them, they will let the birds out in a wave. And I believe that's what we saw here today. There was a bit of a wave on the release, so they let the first transporter out, maybe wait, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then let the next one and the next one and the next one, so birds don't crash into each other, whatnot. But yeah, it is a rule with the KVDB that they will do that.
Now
FYI.
my question is, and this is just a question because this is dollars and cents at the end, right? And results and everything. But if you have 10 trailers and you're 20 seconds apart, 20, 40, 60, 1 minute. You get what I'm saying? Take a look at the minutes.
I do know what you're saying, and I do hear you on the dollars and cents, and every minute, every second counts. But at the end of the day, the safety of the pigeons should be number one, because if we can't keep the pigeons safe, we're not going to be able to be doing much racing in the future. So I do understand about the points and it's all this, but at the end, we have to show respect to the athlete at the end of the day. And I personally think that it's a good idea when there's that many birds to be respectful of the release and respectful of the pigeons when you are releasing them. I mean, we watched it today. It wasn't like there was a huge difference between transporter 1 and transporter 10. They all seem to have gone up at the same time. And I would rather have a safe release than pulling the trigger all at the same time and the birds bang into each other, or we lose birds. Uh, birds die because they ram into each other right at the beginning. I'm a strong proponent of this wave release here that they do. And again, guys, that's only when there's a large number of birds. I don't They don't do it on your 13,000, which is still a large number of birds, but a 13,000 or 15,000 pigeon release. But in this case, there was over 46,000 pigeons, Ryan. Come on. You got to be
Oh, wait,
responsible about it, right?
hold on. I'm fully responsible. I'm playing the devil's advocate here. I don't think it's much of a difference, and we'll never be able to track if the birds in trailer one came first. You'll never track it, but it's people watching and looking, saying, "Well, was that fair?" For the safety of the pigeons, 100%. And it almost looks like a domino. Am I right?
Yeah, that's how it looked. Exactly. It
Yeah.
looked like a domino going one after the other. So I'm in agreement with it. I don't know. That's just my thought.
I'm fine with it.
Luke4250 over on YouTube asks, when I do race birds in the future in the Philippines, racing pigeons down there always have to deal with temperatures over 30 on a daily basis. Yes, yes, we know Philippines does get very hot. I know, Ryan, when you were in, where were you? Pattaya?
Thailand.
Thailand.
It was torture. It was.
It was,
It was. It was. It was. It was brutal. Morning, night. I don't even know if there was a cool spot. And if you're in the Philippines, I know there's a lot of bad rain there and everything. Uh, well, when it's rainy season, okay, you don't fly the birds, but it's torture for the birds. And remember, the loft, you're better to keep it at the temperature of what it's going to be outside than try and put air conditioning in it because you're going to ruin your birds. They need to take the heat.
but ventilation is key.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to put air conditioning in your loft, but you make sure that your loft is well ventilated. Because if you can imagine sitting in a loft at 30-degree temperatures when there's no ventilation. It's like sitting in your car on a 30-degree day with your windows rolled up with no AC. It's not a very nice feeling. So make sure you've got that ventilation. FC Pigeon Guy 2151 over on YouTube says, good morning from California. Are birds home yet? Yes, yes. Team Lars has clocked four in the loft. Four in the loft from Bourges, France. Again, guys, birds were released at 7:15 this morning. Belgian time, flying 498 kilometers, 309 miles versus over 46,000 old birds and yearlings. And yes, Team Lars has four in the loft that have clocked so far. We're waiting on six, I believe. Nice to have you on all the way from California. Ryan, I'm going to send it back to you there for a minute. I'm going to grab myself another Diet Pepsi, and I will be right back. Make sure you're checking that camera. See if any more birds come
Well,
back.
I'm watching. I'm watching, and we thank the Californians for coming in. I hope everybody that's watching this in North America, you're sending to the Triple Crown, California Classic, and the Royal Cup, even if it's a bird in each. Go and support it and try it out. You will feel the magic that I felt. Even not winning, I felt great. I had a great experience. Get into that race or those races 100%. We're rooting on Lars here today. Again, 4 out of 10. We're down here in this second hour. This is the pigeons that have been really dragged off, but they're going to fight through it. Now, remember, with the pick birds, the birds that come today at the end of the day, they're going to learn a lot. They will be right up front next week because they're going to say, we don't want to do this again. It's happened almost every week in racing. And as we sit here and wait, I know it looks sunny, it looks like nothing, but I want you to think about this. The temperature outside is like 90 degrees. It's hot, it's brutal. And the problem today in the sky, there's no clouds. This plays a mind screw up on the pigeons, and there is a little bit of east in the wind. This is what I call the perfect storm, and you see it in the results on BrickOn. The percentage of the pigeons that are home, you see it here. And Lars, normally every week in the first hour, he has out of 11 yearlings, he has 7 home, and boom, boom, boom. Today we struggle a bit because the heat, because the amount of pigeons, the east and the wind, the 2-day basketing, and the torture. Back to you.
Agreed, Ryan. Tough race day today, just with the temperatures alone. Luckily and surprisingly, we've been filming what? 8 live from the finish lines. This is the 8th. We've had great weather on all of them. Yesterday, last week, it was a tad bit of drizzle. But overall, it's been a great weather the last 8 races. Now, again, guys, the last 7 races, because this is number 8, Lars has gone 100% on returns in the last 7 races. Will we have the same luck today? Will we lose some? We do not know. We sent 10 yearlings. We're waiting on 6. We've had 4 that have clocked in the loft so far. We're waiting on 6. As we wait, I've got one more trivia question in the queue that we're going to play before we spin the wheel. Once Ryan gets back to his post, we will bring up our last, as we wait, trivia question of the day. We've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes so far. Not sure how much longer we're going to wait, but I want to make sure for those of you who did participate in the Pick It to Win It, for those of you that did participate in our As We Wait trivia, please hang on because we're going to spin that wheel for your chance to win some Pigeon Boss merch. We like to get everybody involved. We like to make pigeon racing fun. It is now coming up 3:15 Belgium time. That means, what are we, 7 hours on the wing now? If I do the math
Mhm.
correctly?
Yeah, that you are correct now. The 2 hour mark is was it 2:46?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you want to wait till 2:46. I know Heather's awake. She's probably drinking of the grand prize. She's trying to win that what did we call it again? A mankini. She's trying to win it for Steven. And I
Lar-
know.
I'm just going to interrupt you here shortly, here, Ryan, just for a moment. We've lost connection at the Lars's loft, Team Lars loft. Lars, if you can hear us, I'm going to message him now and let him know
Okay.
that we have lost connection. I love it when you do that. We have lost connection at Team Lars. I'm going to message him now and let him know. Maybe he can get the cameras hooked back up. Ryan, back to you.
Now we don't see nothing, so we wait. Remember, this is good luck, right? We want to be under the 2 hours. I'm still hoping to get 50% within the 2 hours. I'm fine with that. I'm not against it. Hey, would I like to see 1 hour, 50%, 60%? Yes. 46,000 pigeons. You just don't know the pressure, the magnitude of it. A friend of mine, Stefan Lambrecht, sent 16 pigeons today. I'm going to see how he does. Again, a big time national loft. Let's see how he does. Again, a little bit further than Lars in Island here, just down the road. We'll see how many he gets and how many he gets in the hour. I'm going to use him as the quality super, super high in those pigeons. Now, we're waiting for Lars to readjust everything. That's because the sun has turned, Leah. The sun has turned. So we might just want to throw in this trivia and then land the plane. I'm
I'm
just
going
saying.
to I'm going to do that. I'm going to check. We're going to wait here for Lars to reconnect. I can bring up, by the way, NFOY and I, Stefan Lambrecht's results so far from today. So I'm going to ask the trivia question. Then we're going to take a look at the overall results and see how some of our breeders have done. I think that would be a fun thing to do, Ryan. You want to do that?
Sure.
Sure. All right, let's ask our last trivia question of the day. Last trivia question of the day. Get your fingers ready. Heather, give the boys a chance, would ya? Let's ask the last question of the day. As we wait trivia, last question of the day. Which French city is one of the most famous KBDB national release points for old birds and yearlings? Is it A, Paris, B, Reims, C, Bourges, or D, Dijon? Comment the correct letter in the comments. Heather, give the boys a chance. Is it A, B, C, or D? As we wait, we'll see who gets the answer correct. And Ryan, do not answer. Heather
I
says,
was like,
we are buffering. We are buffering. All right, I'm going to check at my end if we're buffering. If we're buffering on your end over on Facebook, refresh the page, and that might help. Ryan, you talk a minute. I'm going to check at my end to see if I'm buffering. Don't believe we are, but maybe we are.
well, I'm going to say this. Dijon mustard is my favorite. I like it in salad dressings. Mix it with a little bit of oil, a little bit of honey. It is fantastic. It goes great on salad, dips, chicken wings. It's just a different taste. A little bit of honey, though, eh? Remember, good olive oil, mix her all up together. Fantastic. I know Heather's hot to trot. She's trying to win the Mankini for Steven. I know why his camera is disconnected. It's either A, the sun's turned, or B, the time that the cameras have been on too long and he has to reconnect. Now, abracadabra, alakazam. We don't know if he's going to get it back. We're starting to land the plane. We're running out of time. You
We are not
or
buffering
keep it to
over
me.
on YouTube. If you're buffering over on Facebook, again, to refresh your page, go back in. Nobody has answered our trivia question yet. There is Lars. He's going to reconnect. We've got him there in the background, and he's going to reconnect. We're going to let him do that. We got a question here from FCP Pigeon Guy 2151. I've been waiting so long to ask more questions. All right, well, now's the time, friend. On these large races, are the birds going basically the same direction home, or are they going in all directions, 360 degrees or 180 degrees?
Well, okay. So Belgium is like this. Okay, like a horseshoe. Okay, wait, horseshoe. Wait, right there, horseshoe. And up where my hair is, up here, the birds are coming down through the whole country. So they're in the horseshoe. They're in it. So it depends on the wind because Belgium's not a big country. It definitely depends on the wind, and it's chaos. It's spread out, and the wind just determines everything. The short end at the top of the horseshoe, Up here at the top, they're the short guys. There's the long guys. East and the west. There you go. Does that make sense?
I believe so. I was really listening, to be honest. I was checking Lars to make sure that the camera's all set up, and Lars is doing it there now. As you see, live from the finish line, we are back up and running. We do have some answers to the trivia question, which literally I do not even remember what the damn question was. It was only been 2 minutes ago. What was our question again? What was the one? Oh, this is our question.
Wait, oh,
Go ahead. I'm not gonna put it up. Go ahead. What do you want to say? We
all
can
right.
wait.
The question was, how good will Stephen Collins look in a mankini?
was not. That was not the question, Ryan. That was not the question. The question was again, which French city is one of the most famous KBDB national release points for Old Bird and yearlings? A, B, C, or D? And we've got the answer here. FCI Pigeon Guide G2151 over on YouTube beats Heather. Heather, we don't know where Heather is. She's still in the refresh mode. But that is correct, friend. That is correct. The French city, which is one of the most famous KBDB national release points for old birds and yearlings, is, yes, B, Bourges, or C, excuse me, Bourges, which is what we are flying today. Congratulations. Your name is going to be on the Wheel of Fun. We're going to spin there whenever Ryan is ready to spin it. Not right now. We're going to do some research and see how our other Feathers Elite breeders have done today. But I'm going to get FC Pigeon Guy 2151 up on our Wheel of Fun, which we're going to spin the end of this broadcast. Heather, I don't know what happened to Heather. We don't know. Do you know? We don't know. She's still refreshing her
Well, we
page.
don't know. Well, it's like going to the bathroom. We all have to go. And Heather lost because she had to drop a deuce. That's okay. Leah, make sure all the cameras are muted. I'm hearing a lot of sound effects.
I've muted
That's
them on
all
my
I'm
end.
saying.
I've muted them on my
Okay.
end. So I don't
So
know.
I feel like
You're
I'm
hearing
telepathic
voices.
then.
Yeah, you're hearing voices in
Yeah.
your head. I don't hear a damn
The
thing,
kids,
which is fine
oh,
with me.
oh my God. The kids want more magic.
More magic.
More
We should get the
magic.
magic guy on here. Maybe he could do some tricks for us all live. There's a magician at the birthday party, guys, in case you're wondering what in the hell we're talking about. Maybe we want to bring him on. I always like the clowns. I'm a fan of
You
the
know what?
clowns. Not the scary kind of
I was,
clowns, the fun
yeah,
kind
I
of
know.
clowns.
I was thinking about doing the face painting for the kids. I love to face paint the kids. I first start off with liquid white on their face, and then I'll put a dark brown, and then I'll put a complete layer of yellow. Then I'll hit them again with some liquid white, and that gives the base. Then I'll put the tiger or the lion or the bear or maybe a little peacock on their face. And then when they go home, that's when the magic happens. Because the goddamn parents got to scrub for hours.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about that,
I got
Ryan,
that
but
from Bob Ross.
alrighty.
I got that from Bob Ross. Bob
Good,
Ross, eh?
good Bob Ross
Drop a
action.
little tree wherever you want.
You watch the loft cam. You're asking about Stefan Lambrechts and how he has done
Mm.
so far today. And you'd like to know that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's bring it up here. How do I bring it up? Here we go. You watch
Oh
the
boy.
board. So if you type in the person's last name, it'll bring up where they are in today's rankings. So here we have Stefan Lambrecht's 1048th position, clocked at 1:45 Belgian time. He's flying a speed of his first bird clocked at 1,301 meters per minute. They had another one clock at position 1,080, flying 1,300 meters per minute. Clocked again at 1:45 and 25 milliseconds. So basically, you got two on the drop there. And then he got his third bird, if we scroll down here, at position 1,957, clocked at 151 and 44 milliseconds, flying a speed of 1,279 meters per minute. So he had two on the drop today.
Congratulations. And I gave Marcel, he's watching the race. I gave Marcel a bottle of whiskey, a small bottle. and said, "Congratulations if you win the national, right? Give it to Stefan as a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? A little, just nice, but very good. And you only sent 16 pigeons.
He only sent 16. Okay, okay, okay. Let's take a look here as we wait. Ryan, you keep watching the board. Let's say, would you like to take a look at Gino Click and how he did?
Oh yeah, I think Gino did very well today.
Feathers Leap breeder Gino Click here. First position clocked 8th. Wow, 8th. Received birds at 12:34 this afternoon, flying a speed of 1,387 meters per minute. Gino Click. He's gotten, I believe, 113 back so far. Would that be correct, Ryan? I believe it would be. I believe, if I'm reading these stats correctly, reminder, this isn't in English, so I'm trying my best. I believe he sent, don't quote me, 92 yearlings, I believe, and 90 old birds. And he's gotten so far 113 back out of what? What is that, 180 total?
Yeah, is that around running around 50%?
Fantastic.
Well, hey, and the birds are in his area. Again, they'll be in Van Hees area. They'll be in Krista Becker's area. I wonder today because me and Lars were talking about Guy Vandenauer. Guy was really pumped. Guy Eddie Jansen very very pumped for today. And I wonder if the wind gods, if everything played into their favors. I know Lee have to look up stuff. I know there's a comment there. We're waiting. We're watching. Again, a big thanks to Lars and his family for allowing this to you.
Oh, absolutely. FC Pigeon Guy 2151 over on YouTube asks, yes, why is this a 2-day shipping for 300 miles? Here in the US, this would be an overnight race done by time needed to drive for the longest region or by rule. That is correct. Good thing you pointed that out. In Belgium, and I know you're gonna talk about it, and I'll send it over to you in a minute. But that is right. For those of you wondering, the short distance races in Belgium, they do 1-day shipping. Once they stretch out to the middle distance, they do 2-day shipping. And when we get out to the longer distance, the long distance or the 1-day long distance, they move it to 3-day shipping. So right now we're shipping, basketing on Thursdays for these middle distance races. As we get a little further out here and we spread out to the longer distance, we will start basketing on Wednesdays. Ryan, why do they do this in Belgium? Why?
Well, this might be a trivia question for next week, and I'll explain this to you. To go 12 air kilometers for your pigeons here where I live, 12.
Which is how many miles
You
for
have
Americans?
miles, 6 miles, 6, 7 miles. You have to drive 23 to 25 minutes. Now, that's that. The roads here, Belgium and France, it's like this every which way, roads, crossroads. No, there's highways, but not what you think. You have to go around, they call rings. You go around the cities, the thing. You don't go through the cities, you go around them. In America, they have highways that go through the cities. Not here. You go around, everything's around. That's step number one. Number two, you're basketing 46,000 pigeons. So it takes time. Camera's crapped out. It's the heat. We're ready to wrap her up anyways. It's okay. But what I'm saying is the heat, the birds, the volume of birds that have to get basketed, and they take all the birds back to the distribution centers in the area and load them onto one truck. So every truck will have 4,500, 4,200 birds. All the baskets are always at max capacity. So a basket has to hold 25 birds. Then make sure every basket has 25 birds. There's no basket with 6 birds. You understand, Leah?
Yes, I understand. And for those of us who live in North America, in Canada or the United States, just to put it
You
in
can't drive it.
perspective, how small the country of Belgium is, and I've said this before, you can fit 350 Belgiums into the country of Canada. Okay, so it's a very small country. There's a lot of population. I think there's 11 million people that live in Belgium. It's obviously a very old country, and what they've had to do is build roads, highways, whatnot around villages. So it's not like in, yeah, very curvy, windy. It's not like Canada or America where we have tons of open space and we have tons of highways, like Ryan said, go through cities, and we've got tons of land. It is not like that in Belgium. It's a very small country. Again, in perspective, 350 of them will fit inside of Canada. And that's why it takes forever to get around there, and that's why they do it. Hopefully that answers your question. Lars, if you are watching, landing board camera has crapped out. But in the meantime, you wanted to check on our friend and fellow Feathersleep breeder, Guy van de Aura. I've brought up his results. His first bird to clock was 437th of the day, clocked at 1:49 in the afternoon, flying a speed of 1,324 meters per minute. I believe here as I look that he sent 45 yearlings, 10 old birds. His first to clock was a yearling, again at 1:49 this afternoon, flying a speed of 1,324 meters per minute. He has 20 home so far, 20 home. So congratulations to Guy. You also wanted me to check Eddie Anson's.
Yeah. I'd love to know how he did.
If there are any feather sleep breeders that you'd like to find out how they did today, let us know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to look it up. As Lars reconnects the cameras, I'm going to look up Eddie Anson's. Ryan, back to you.
Yeah. And again, Eddie Anson, a real good flyer. Rick Herman's real good flyer. But let's not forget Dirk Morris. It closes like a freight train. He got super pigeons. I think the most hybrid pigeon I've ever handled between Stefan Lambrechts and Dirk Morris. They have hybrid. They have pigeons that are, I call them super explosive. They have a sprint body, but they can go the distance. The magician is rattling and dazzling as I can hear it. At least there's no more flutes and whistles. We're waiting. We're waiting. Lars is right. I think Lars is in the. God damn it, Lars. Listen to me, boy. Come back. We don't know. Leah, what's going on with Eddie, my man?
Eddie Anson's again, another Feathers Elite breeder. First bird to clock for Eddie today was 474th position. He clocked at 1:42 Belgium time, flying a speed of 1,323 meters per minute. It looks here like Eddie sent 4 old birds and 10 yearlings. 4 old birds and 10 yearlings. Now, there's lots of people with the last name Janssens in this list, so I can't tell you exactly how many he's gotten back so far. However, he clocked 474th with an old bird. An old bird was his first
Hmm?
to clock in the loft. Who else did you want me to look up? You said another. Oh, Morris. Yes, let's look at
Yeah.
how
Franz
and Dirk.
Franz and Dirk Mars. And you know what? I'm feeling I'm missing my girls. I'm missing Anna. I'm missing
Ooh,
Sonia.
yeah, let's look them up too.
Wait a minute. We got a ladies division. Even with the Annex, we don't know where she is. Running through the fields, we don't know, but she's there.
Here we go,
And
friends and
no,
friend. Oh, go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead, and then I'll.
no, go. You do what you do. You do. You're on
Oh,
fire.
I'm on fire. All right. Let's look at Franz and Dirk Morris. First one to clock was 2,300th position today. Clocked at 1:46 this afternoon, flying a speed of 1,273 meters per minute. I believe here that he sent 15 yearlings and 3 old birds. He's got 5 back so far. So
Oh,
tough
wait
day
a minute.
for
Hold on.
Franz and Dirk as well.
Hold
Yes, go
on.
ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Build it off of Sprint Dynasty. Great pigeons. Good pigeon man. What was his speed again?
Oh, I just changed it to Vandy. Hold on.
Okay.
His speed was 1,273 meters per minute.
Okay.
Did you want
Well,
to say something about that?
1,273. 1,273. Okay, that's good. A&M Van Heath, give it to me.
Van He, our girl, Anime Van He, was 413th. 413th, her first bird clocked today. Clocked at 12:44 this afternoon. Or no, yes? No, 12:45. 12:45,
Yep.
excuse me. Again, guys, this is not in my language. I'm doing my best here. Clocked at 12:45 this afternoon, flying a speed of 1,326 meters per minute. How many did she send? She sent 17 old birds, and she sent, looks like, 41 yearlings. Congratulations to her. Who do you want me to look up next?
Mhm.
Sonia?
Well, I'm interested in Sonia. Yeah, War Paint Girl, eh? The lady that wears just a little bit more mascara than the rest.
FC Pigeon Guy 2151 over on YouTube says, thank you for your answers. This is a great avenue to watch other races and share thoughts. I will let you wrap things up. Have a great day. Don't forget, we're going to spin that wheel, and you're on the wheel, friend. Spin that wheel for some Pigeon Boss merch. We're going to look up Sonia Vandermeulen, and let's see how she did. Did she? Maybe she didn't ship today. Oh, no, there she
Yeah,
is. There's our friend. Hold on. Let's do the spelling right here, Leah. Sonia
a little bit
Vandermeulen.
shorter.
Fantastic. First bird to clock. Position 953. Well done, Sonia. Clocked at 104 this afternoon. Flying a speed. Oh, no, that's a damn speed, Ryan. That's a speed. What am I looking at here? No, she clocked at 104, and oh, she was flying a speed of 1,304. That's where I got confused. Flying a speed of 1,304, Sonia Vandermeulen, first o'clock at position 953. She sent 36 yearlings and 5 old birds. So well done to Sonia. Fantastic. Anybody else you
Yeah.
want me to look up while I'm here?
My girl, Bambi.
Oh,
Anik.
let's look at G Pigeons. No, maybe she's under her own name. There she is. Wow, great job, Anna Gochia. Clocked at position 121. She was 121st today. She clocked at 1 o'clock, right on the nose. She was flying a speed of 1,348 meters per minute. What did she send? She sent, looks like 17 old birds and 27 yearlings. She was 121st. That's fantastic.
Hey, winner of the Golden Girls division. 3 girls, Golden Girls, and a Goche on the first national goes for the win. Now, Leah, we've got so many top breeders that we represent. The question is, how did Lars fare out today?
Ooh, good question. Let's see
Ah,
how Team Lars did.
did we
I will
crack that
tell in a
top
moment.
4,000?
And
Did we?
we did. Position for Lars. The first bird clocked again. Lucky 13. He clocked 2,448th position. Again, guys, he received his first bird at 146 this afternoon, flying a speed of 1,270 meters per minute. Fantastic. So he did. Just with the one bird. Because what did he need again? Like
Oh,
something like 4. What did he need?
he needed to be in the first 4,600.
4,600. Well, he did that. Just with the one bird, though.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? And we received them. I mean, quite. What was the difference? His first bird clocked, he received at 146. His second bird to clock was clocked at 207. So you see the jump there, right? He clocked first bird
Mm.
at 146. He was 2,448th position. And then when the second bird clocked, which was the 406, it clocked at 207. That jump there, and however many minutes that is, he went from position 2,448 to 7,024. Just in what? However many minutes that is. Not very many
Yeah,
minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
25 minutes.
Yeah, and
Yeah, and you know,
his uncle,
yeah.
flying partner, his first bird to clock, he was positioned 4,749th. He clocked his first bird at 2:04 in the afternoon, and he was flying a speed with his first bird clocked of 1,234 meters per minute.
So off the prizes, I think it's off the prizes because there's 46,000 and change, give or take. But again, these aren't the pigeons for this style of race. And the pigeons that are out right now, they're actually getting better because they're getting seasoned, they're getting pressured, and they just dealt with 46,000 pigeons.
No, absolutely. Well done to Lars. That's fantastic. To come 2,448 versus 46,000 pigeons.
Hey, oh, wait a minute. That's in the whole result. In yearlings, he's better.
Well, yeah, and yearlings is better. Now, I don't know how to figure that part out, and don't ask me to because I don't know.
Oh,
But
I'm
overall,
not
if
going
I
to do
just
that.
refresh the page here, I'm interested to see overall of the 46,000 pigeons, what is our percentages now? And then we're going to spin our wheel. And we still don't have connection to the landing board. The phone may have overheated, so that's okay, guys. That's okay. I'm just refreshing the page here because I'm interested to see. Okay, so out of all of them, the 46 plus thousand pigeons that participated today, we have 55% of the old birds back clocked and 41% of the yearlings overall. And in Lars's club, 42% of the old birds have clocked and 32% of the yearlings have clocked. Tough day. That tells me tough day.
Yeah, it's tough. That means, there's a lot of pigeons that are cooked out, and that tells you the condition of yesterday and today. It played a big part. And all these pigeons, think about it. These aren't pigeons with their first race. These are pigeons that have built up. They're well seasoned. They know what the score is. And, the old birds have all done it, and today they struggle. This is a graveyard day. Lots of pigeons, they're not coming. A lot of pigeons quit. So we have to figure out now, will large birds get up, get their drink, and say, oh, it's okay. Let's go back to work. Because that's what winning is. That's how you win. You get up and you keep going. No matter how tough it is, painful it is, yeah, it's bullshit. Get up, keep going. 413, isn't it funny, Leah? 413 is Ricky's pick of Lars's best bird of the year. And there he is first today on the biggest stage. To you.
It's like Ricky knows what he's doing or something. Well, guys, I think it's that time of the day where we play everybody's favorite game. That is the Feathers Elite Wheel of Fun. That is right. We spin the wheel to give you guys a chance to win some fantastic Pigeon Boss merch. Better do that. I want to thank our sponsor, Pigeon Boss Apparel, for providing the merch for our Wheel of Fun. Remember, guys, represent the sport, live the lifestyle, join the Pigeon Boss movement. If you're not on the wheel and you'd like to get yourself some Pigeon Boss merch, you can check it out on our website, featherselitepigeonauctions.com. Great, great, great way to represent the sport. I want to thank everybody for participating this week in our Wheel of Fun. How do you get on the Wheel of Fun? Well, if you pick a bird in our Pick It to Win It for next weekend's race, that gets your name on the Wheel of Fun. Or if you participate in our As We Wait trivia questions and you get the answer correct, that also gets your name on our Wheel of Fun. I want to thank everybody who participated this week, and I'm going to go through the names here to thank you all directly. Jeff Henderson, Wild Wind, Johnny, Hollywood Lou, Millicona 65, Cedarbrook 23, who by the way is also our Pickbird winner this week, Hubs, Heather Collins, of course, Brandon Jackson, and FC Pigeon Guy 2151. Thank you guys for participating this week with us. It does make it fun. We do appreciate it. I'm going to do what I do best here and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And also want to give a thank you to Hollywood Lou, who also gave an extra $10 to get his name two more times on the Wheel of Fun. We appreciate you for that, friend. Hollywood Lou's going to have the entire Pigeon Boss line by the end of this.
Well, hey, he's got. Hopefully, he wins the Mankini, eh? Because Heather's trying for Steven. But Hollywood Lou wins it. Just put it on and send us a photo, guys. If you win and you get your merch, or yes, when you get your merch, take a photo. It helps promote the sport, not only to other people. See, it's monkey see, monkey do. Oh, you have cool shoes. I'm gonna go buy the cool shoes. Cool kids follow the other cool kids. Back to you.
Well, that is a great way to promote the sport. You wouldn't believe how many times I've worn my hoodie or my t-shirt out and about, or Ryan has, or anybody has, and people ask you, hey, what is this all about? What is it about pigeon racing? What's it all about? It's a great way to get more people in the sport. That's what we're here to do, promote the sport and get more people involved. Are we ready to spin the wheel? I think we are. I've shuffled. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who wins. If you do win, remember, email me your t-shirt size. We're playing for a Pigeon Boss t-shirt. Make sure you email me your Pigeon Boss size. Good Lord, Leah. Email me your t-shirt size if you are the winner. We don't go chasing. You got to let us know, okay, if you are the winner. info@fipa.ca or our contact form over on our website. Here we go. Leah, enough of my rambling. Round and around we go. Where will it stop? We do not know. Drum roll, please. Bing, bop, boom. Johnny, you are our winner of our Pigeon Boss t-shirt today in our Wheel of Fun. Congratulations, Johnny. Round of applause. Don't forget to email me your t-shirt size, and that's how it's done. Yep. If you guys want to know how to pick it to win it for next Saturday's race, we don't know where we're going yet, so I have not put up the map and all the things because we've got to talk to loft manager Lars first. You can head on over to featherselitepigeonauctions.com. Scroll on down to our homepage. You're going to see our Pick It to Win It for next Saturday, Saturday, May 30th, already at the end of May. Cannot believe it. Summer is going to go by in a blink of an eye. Click on View the Auction. And here we go. Here are all our birds for Pick It to Win It for next week. I have not released the old birds yet to be picked for next week because I do not know where we're going with them or what we're doing with them. But we do have our yearlings here. They can be picked. If you click on the lot, I got to cough a minute, Ryan. So you just take it over from here while I cough.
Pick it, check it out, go with it, follow it. Remember, if you pick a bird, you check it out, it goes to the PayPal, you got to pay for it. If you don't pay, you don't get it. We're not messing around here again, guys. This is big time. This is life changing. It's fun. We call it fun dollars. Helps you buy a bag of feed or
Absolutely.
put a tank of fuel in your gas to go take the birds training. That's what this is.
And hey, $20 could make you holler. It's only $20. Again, make your picks, check out. I will get the confirmation that you have reserved the bird. The bird will be reserved in your name once we receive the funds on the PayPal, okay? All of our instructions here. You can read the rules. By the way, guys, if you are looking at to Pick It to Win It, make sure you're clicking on the lots. Okay, click on the lots. We have a little wing photo here. If you want to watch today's race, you can watch it here. As the week progresses, I put up more information up here on the top of the Pick It to Win It. The loft results I'll put up. I'll put a map of where we're headed to next weekend. You can watch our basketing night, which we do on Thursdays. I think this week will be Thursday again. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know here. And you can watch all that good stuff over on our website. I also have the results of the birds for the last 7 weeks. I'll post race 8, today's results, once I have them here, so you can take a look at that. A nice little wing photo. We also have a video of each bird, which let me just rewind, short little video. There we go, which you can take a look at and make your picking. Get your picking done. Back to you.
Take a look. We show you as much as we can show you. And hey, we're worldwide, eh? You guys are all watching this from your homes, but yet you are playing in Belgium. You're having a little bit of fun. It's one loft, one guy, small group of pigeons. He's a regular guy. He's not a professional, and he's giving it his very best. What more can we say than that, Leah? He's got a birthday on the biggest flight of the year.
So
Back
far.
to you.
So far of the
Yeah,
year.
so
We've
far,
got it's not over
we got
yet
a
here,
lot.
friends. Yeah, oh God. We got lots more nationals to bring you coverage from, including our own young bird team this weekend flying in Belgium. Super, super, super excited about that. Guys, follow along. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe over on YouTube and Facebook. Hit the notification bell over on YouTube so you don't miss any of our lives. Ryan and I will be back with you on Monday for our Feathers Elite Virtual Pigeon Club. Ooh, there Ryan goes again. For our virtual Pigeon Club on Monday night, we're going to talk a lot about our own race team and how it's doing, show you some footage from inside the loft, some of our trainers, some of our loft line. What else are we doing? Oh, we're also talking about the Pigeon Boss tour on Monday as well.
Oh
Anything else you
yeah,
want to add?
you gotta get that in there. No, no, I think everything's good. We've hit a lull. We've hit the birds. Stopped. They're stopped. Now we
Let me.
wait till it cools down. We're waiting.
I'm gonna
We're in
refresh.
idle mode.
Yeah, I'll refresh. Oh, good news! Good news, friends.
Hmm.
We got five in now. We got five in from Team
Good.
Lars. I just refreshed his live clocking. The fifth bird to clock
50%.
was the 426 Scarface. The 426 clocked at what's the time here? It says 10:34 my time, so 3:34 Belgium time. The
Okay.
426 clocked flying a speed of 994 meters per minute. So we've got 5 out of 10. Half of our yearling team is back. Fantastic.
Yeah, we got some good pigeons out there. 420, 411, 425, 446, and geez,
420.
I'm thinking of the line. What?
Lucky. Okay, who's clocked so far? The
No, no,
413.
I'm thinking who we're out.
Oh, I don't know who we're out. I'd have to.
Yeah, we're out 11. We're out 25. No, 25's home. 446. We're out 420.
Yep.
Oh,
416.
411 and 416. There you go.
Yep.
And I expect them all home. They'll all be there. They just you know what? Heat killed them. They're gonna rehydrate and then they're gonna look between their legs, find their balls, and keep coming.
Yep. Good luck to everybody
Back to you.
again flying today. We hope you get all your birds home wherever in the world you're flying from. We hope you have a great race day today. If you're racing tomorrow, best of luck. Remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Promote the sport. If you think somebody might be interested in watching this, please send them our way. That's what we're trying to do here. That's why we do this. We want to thank again Lars for allowing us to film live from the finish line. We'll join you guys next Saturday again, live from the finish line with Team Lars. Join us Monday night. Join us Wednesday night for One Loft Race Wednesdays. Join us Thursday night for basketing night. And again, Saturday, live from the finish line. Ryan's ready for bed. Let's wrap it
Oh
up.
no, and next week we will be there.
Yes, with special guests, by the way.
You
Did you
hear the
tell any?
music down there?
I don't hear anything. He's got
It's
one
beautiful. You
camera.
got
Oh, there's
you got to
one
listen to
camera.
the
It's right
end.
here. Pardon?
The music that's on right now is a perfect wrap-up song, guys. That was Lars. That was Leah. Those birds gave it their very best. 46,000, 50% in the loft. Hey, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. We're not done yet. Have we even started? Good job, Leah. Get your pickets to win it. I'll see you on Monday. I'll see you on
Wednesday?
Wednesday
Thursday?
and any other time on Thursday and any other time I'm on. But thanks, guys, for your participation. And thank you, Lars, and your birds. And happy birthday. Bye for now, guys.
Have a great weekend. See you Monday night. Thanks for flying with us. Bye for now.